Done.
All right, so we are live. This is pre-stream, so just so you know, we got 5 minutes before we actually start for us to kind of get collected, get together, suck each other off for a minute, and then we get right into it.
You do me, I do you?
No, it's literally just a one-way thing. You both just do me, and then I lay back.
So we're sucking you.
Yeah.
I had a really bad dick sucking experience, and so I was like, I'm just never gonna suck dick again. That's like seriously happened.
Was there teeth involved?
Is that like a legitimate?
No, this is like a legitimate thing. Like I got into like I got into one of those modes where you're just feeling it really bad, and so you're on the dating apps all day, and you're just like, so I got into this one hookup, and man, he just like.
Ruined it for life.
Yeah, he ruined the dick. Should I go into details?
I mean, I personally don't care. I'm comfortable with my sexuality, so
and you know I'm bi, so it's...
Well, okay, so he did that thing where he slaps you, you know, like suck it, bitch, slap.
Okay, okay, all right. Just full disclosure, I'm super into that, but continue.
But okay, so like,
see nothing wrong here yet.
Like, I have a really
wait. Before we get into this, Nick is probably gonna yell at us for this, so let's skip that now that I just thought about it, because I'm gonna hear nothing but the end of it.
What is the actual language?
I guess there's so there's boundaries here. No hard R's. Yeah, I get it. I'm Native American, so trust me. 100 years before the rest of it, so no hard R's, and no, I guess, gruesome graphic detail of. I want to say sex, so we talk about sex on stream, so I'm not really sure what that entails, but Nick doesn't always love hearing gruesome details.
I mean, all we know is that I was sucking someone's dick. Is that so horrible?
No, I don't care.
Can I ask who this Nick character is?
He's one of the other hosts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's really
hey,
cool.
What's up, guys? Thanks for joining us. We still got 1 minute and 30 seconds here while we intro into the stream. We have someone new with us. We'll introduce them when we get started, but you're just going to hear his soft, subtle voice.
Mama's not feeling good.
No, that's not good.
No, it's definitely not.
Tyler's one of our regulars.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey there, Tyler. Sorry to hear about what's going on there.
Yeah.
I actually kind of got into something similar, like right after I was before we started the stream, I was telling you guys I had the endoscopy, and me and my father, who aren't super close, but we've been trying to like fix that lately. Why is that vape like cold?
Oh, it's the fan that carries that.
Oh, okay. But as I was saying,
oh, dude.
No, right as I was going, right as I was like, they were taking me into the operation room. I got a text from my dad who said, your grandmother's in the hospital, so you want to give her a call. So it was just a whole bunch of...
Oh, I hate that. Because no one ever tells you straight up, are they okay? Oh, I don't know, he's in the hospital. And you're like, is that good or bad? And they're like, oh, no, it's fine. Like, they're just dying. And you're like, what?
Yeah, so like I didn't get a chance to actually speak to her until earlier. Like, because I told you I pulled an all-nighter.
Right.
But I'm not going to call my grandmother at 5 in the morning.
Right.
So I didn't get a chance to call her until like this afternoon.
Oh, that's brutal.
Dude, she had her fucking hip replaced.
That's pretty massive.
Yeah, and like I feel like that's something that's like it's you know, hey, your grandmother's in the hospital, she's getting her hip replaced. You know, usually you need a comma with some substance after it.
Yeah, like
no, he just decided, oh, you just need to talk to her.
God, I hate that shit. What's up, rocking out? Thanks for joining us. Is this Jeff's voice I hear? No, it's actually Paxton that you hear.
Why, hello.
That sounds a lot like Jeff.
Well, we have somewhat similar timbers, I guess.
Well, I don't know how to take that.
Repositioning here.
You don't know how to take. Well, what does it have to do with you?
No, I just mean like similar timbers. I'm not really sure what which wood is falling which direction.
I don't think that's.
I still don't know what he's talking about.
he's making a joke about lumber.
Lumber?
Timber.
Wood.
Oh wow.
Timber.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh.
You have similar timbers.
So I'm an air sign, so like puns hit me like a ton of bricks every time.
Sorry if you hear a little bit of noise here. I'm just doing a little repositioning.
Oh God.
You monster.
You're just...
My mom's out of her inhaler, so I was scared because she had to go to the hospital last night. If you're out of inhaler, actually coffee is a really good supplement for most inhalers, depending on what it is for. Coffee is really good for people who have like asthma and stuff like that.
Caffeine is an antihistamine. It's good for headaches and other.
Oh shit! Right. Intro. Welcome, everybody, to another stream of MTG Lexicon. I am one of your hosts. I just realized I named this episode wrong just now.
Oh, what did you?
Just now.
What did you
I
name
named it episode 99 because I was not thinking of. And this is actually a toss-up Tuesday, so I got to correct this shit before people start coming down on me going, I thought this was a Tuesday. Shit.
Got the club going
Anyways,
up.
I'll do that right now.
Is it not Tuesday?
No. So we do our regular episodes on Saturday, but Tuesdays are our toss-up Tuesdays because we typically do other stuff. So I really fucked up. I actually named this episode 99, so I got to change that now.
Gotcha.
Anyways, we are MTG Lexicon. We are the dive bar of EDH here for your filthy drunken casual commander content. I am one of your hosts, Brandon, a.k.a. the producer, and we are joined by...
Pax P3, the Destroyer, the Beast, the Soul that never wished to return, and we have a guest, Jammal.
Hey everybody.
A friend of mine.
I'm a good friend of Paxton. We about like 2 years now, something like that. A year.
I guess so.
Something like that.
A little more than a year now.
Yeah. So my name is Jammal Smith.
Jammal catches my attention. He's like, I'm just gonna do your intro for you. You didn't just start playing Magic, but you've gotten really, really good really quickly, which is something I've noticed.
Wow, impressive.
Well, I don't know if quick is the. I mean, I've been playing since Battle for Zendikar. As about when my friends started getting me into it.
Nice.
And I started with very
No, this is perfect because everyone asks us, like, what's it like to start playing Magic? For those who haven't started yet, they're like, what's it like to play Magic? And everyone's like, oh, it's nerdy. It's like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! I put down my trap card and here's my Pikachu Eyes White Dragon.
So that's the thing is Magic the Gathering. I mean, of course, everyone like played some card game when they were a kid.
Right.
Because it's like, oh, it's cool stuff. But I never really played card games at all. Of any sort, and so Magic the Gathering was really my first dive into, I'm going to learn this and play it. And excuse me, Red Bull.
Nice.
And so Magic was like the first card game with these mechanics that I tried learning how to play. So I think it was easier for me because I didn't have any preconceived notions of how card games worked.
Right.
It was very much like my friend knows how to play, and he said, hey, this card does this, and I'm like, oh, okay. So, and then after that, it was me and him. We stopped playing because he moved on to other things, and then I just got to meet other people who played the game, and they would give me tips here and there. And then that probably went on for a couple of months of just me picking up random cards, building shitty decks, and then eventually Paxton actually and a few friends of ours started putting together Commander Nights, and this was maybe like a month after I even learned what that was. And so after our Commander Nights, that's when I really started getting into like legitimate brewing and spending way too much money on the game just to impress 3 other people.
That's literally the whole point of Magic, is spending an atrocious amount of money on paper. One paper for another. And like, it's funny, my niece or my little cousin, she just started playing Magic for the first time, and she's like 13, 14. And I have to explain these rules to her, and I was like, there's no real easy way to explain the rules of Magic to someone. So I'm going to start with the foundation of what the different types of Magic are first. I can hand you a deck, and until you understand what you're playing someone against, it doesn't really make a difference. If you have a standard deck and you play someone with Modern, it's going to be a totally different game. So having to explain to her like the differences between like Standard, Modern, Legacy, EDH, all that other stuff.
Formats was hard
Right.
for me at first. I actually just started picking up the Pokemon TCG online, and I'm remembering how difficult it was for formats, because Pokemon has like Standard, Expanded, Legacy, and stuff like that. And I feel like for me personally, the best way, what was the easiest way for me to learn was just like disregard formats completely, build a deck with the basic rules of keep it near 60 cards, have no more than 4 of any non-land.
Right.
So like that's kind of what that's how my education in the game was established.
Yo, Tyler, while they're blabbing, tell us about your red-black deck.
So that's great. I mean, the introduction to Magic is always hard. Like when people ask me, "Oh, what's it like?" I'm like, "Well, it's chess times 30,000," and they give me a funny look, and I'm like, "Well, there's 30,000 cards in Magic." So imagine
That's
that
one way to think about
each
it.
card is a chess piece that is completely different from the next. There is no one god card. Any card can be destroyed by another, and that's what makes Magic such a chess game.
Yeah.
Is that you can put down Eldrazi, indestructible, has all this, that, and the other, and
Path to Exile.
exactly.
Yeah.
Path to Exile, it's
Yeah.
gone, and your whole structure of what you think you had is then just destroyed.
Right.
So
There's always a bigger fish. It turns into like this circle of counters. A lot like StarCraft, it's like a giant game of rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, I mean, I am a strictly
a
a tanks and planes guy when it comes to StarCraft until someone
Nice.
showed me the power of a Marine. Only 30,000 of
So
them.
you're a Terran player.
Yes,
I take it.
I am
Fantastic.
a hardcore Terran player.
I do love my Terran players.
I literally go for Marines, like cracked out Marines, and battle cruisers. In between the two, I can push a front that just wrecks face. You know, you start with your Yamatos to take care of any of the siloed like defenses, and then you just rush in with a bunch of Marines stimmed like crazy.
So I'm gonna excuse myself from this part of the conversation. I have not the single clue how to play StarCraft.
Okay, StarCraft is really interesting. It's like it's a lot like chess, but it's played in real time. Imagine chess played in real time, where you have to actually micro your units, like in League of Legends.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop you right there. Yeah. Isn't everything that a human being does in real time?
Yes, but StarCraft isn't turn-based, is what I'm saying. Like Pokemon is like you
Imagine
gear up your
playing Magic
decisions
in
and
real
then
time.
and it's like load fire. It's like naval battles. It's like there's some kind of games of war like that. And then there's StarCraft, which is basically like each player trying to tax each other's ability to make a certain amount of actions in the game.
I gotta cut your deck, bro. What are you doing, cheating son of a bitch?
Hey, don't
Jeez.
speak about my mom like that.
Yeah, StarCraft
Cheating
is
son of a
really
bitch?
it's really hard. StarCraft really transcends game as a word. Like in terms we're talking about like narratology plus gameplay mechanics. StarCraft is also a sport. It's like it's not like Magic. You gain the skill set of being good at Magic, or like chess. You don't have to practice. Is this my deck? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's yours.
You don't have to necessarily practice
I'll keep.
Magic for 8 hours a day, but
That's
if
a
you're a
lot.
pro StarCraft player, you have to play for like 8 hours, 10 hours a day.
Should I keep this?
And your performance is the result of a peak of grinding through a season.
So before we get started, there's
Okay.
something that we do. So just so the stream knows, we're going to be playing EDH tonight. We missed out last week, so this week we're going to play some EDH tonight. We're going to get some
we're just
good,
gonna have some fun,
wholesome.
3 people, fast gameplay, blitz, EDH, brutal time. Let's fucking wreck face, bitches.
So before I get into this, I'll ask the stream. We've started showing our hands to the stream so that people can see what we have or what we start with. And what we'll do is 2 of the other players will close their eyes or look away while someone explains their hand, obviously as nonchalantly as they can so the other players can't hear it.
This does this, and
Yeah,
this
yeah,
for
yeah.
this.
Yeah, so very like subtle. So I'll go first just to show you guys what it is. I have the controls here. So when I switch, I'll switch the cameras and then I'll close my eyes, and you can look at me and make sure I close my eyes, and then just make sure the other person is looking away, and then you can describe your hand. So
So we're not going to name the cards in our hand.
right, you're just going to kind of explain it. So listen to me as I go first, and then you can kind of follow suit. So if you both want to close your eyes.
I'm just going to look down at my cards so you can trust me.
Okay, so I'm going to change the player view. So we're going to go like this.
It's like Mafia.
All right, so I'm going to lay out my hand here.
Remember
you
that
guys can
game?
see what I got. So this is a
Facebook
decent
game?
start for me. Actually, this is the best starts I've had given my curse, which now Paxton knows what I have. So this is going to really haul ass in the game. And having this early game is not as good as I would like because it's going to put more stuff in my graveyard than I would like. So I may just say, fuck this guy and move on. Since I've got nothing else really to explain, that's a pretty good opening for me personally. So we'll see how this game turns out. I expect that most of the cards that I draw thereafter will kind of be an easy play for me. So now I'm going to move it over to Jammal. So you guys can open your eyes. Now we're going to go on to you. So you can do the same thing, kind of explain what you have in your hand without telling us, or at least so that they know what your game plan is. Or enough that we don't know.
Yeah.
And then we'll go on from there. So I'm going to change the camera. I'm going to close my eyes. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
All right.
So I think I might explain my hand a little more than I should, but so it's mostly I'm keeping this hand just because it's relatively safe. This is not a particularly strong start for this deck. These are a lot of high CMC cards, so this is going to be a particularly slow start for this deck, but I shouldn't. That's not too concerning. As long as I draw well, even then, it should be fine. I mean, there's not a lot to say. These are very classic, you know, strong black cards. Everyone knows what these cards do. They will see them eventually. You guys see them now, and hopefully I won't be punished too hard for this keep. But you know, could be first time bad luck. We'll see.
Excellent. So you done?
Oh yeah, I'm all done. Go ahead, Pax.
Cool.
All
Wait,
right.
let me make sure I have the right camera before you start. Yep. All right, go.
Okay, so this hand is also pretty average, but I got lands. That's not. I mean, you can expect me to have lands. This card is good with lands, and I have like this whole hand seems pretty mediocre. This card doesn't do anything, but this card can help me rig better hands later on. So I feel like I have value, and I have a high future capacity with this card, so I'm gonna keep it.
So Paxton, can I guess one of your cards? I didn't look.
Yeah, go for it. You know I'm playing mono white.
Yeah, I know you're playing mono white, but it's one of those cards, Scroll Rack.
Yes, Scroll Rack. Congrats. See, this kid is good. This kid is good. I'm telling you.
Well, it was you said it'll fix your hand in the
I was about
future.
to say, I was like, there's only two cards that do that.
Yeah, it's either Scroll Rack or some kind of wheel, and you're playing mono white, so I had to assume.
Are you done, Pax?
Yes, I'm.
Okay. All right, so we can open our eyes, go back to our 3-player view. All right, now let's roll this sick player dice that we have. It's a custom dice that we made.
Oh, Brandon, I think you've got a question there.
All right, Blurry Board Game, welcome. Once they finish talk, Brandon should be able to let you know. What camera stand do you use for the top-down view? Okay, so Bearded Gaming, sorry. We actually have a very special setup. And Jammal, I don't know if you noticed this, but if you look up...
I've seen.
Yes. We actually have turret PTZ cameras that are looking down at the board, and they're about 6 feet up. They zoom 30 times, and they're at full 1080. And they use HDMI right into a compressor, and then it goes into the computer. So they're really cool cameras. They don't allow you to, like, zoom in on a single spot. Like, the best I can do is, like, raise my hands for 6 feet. And not even close. So they're very targeted to just the playmat. The cameras that we have in front of us are the Logitech 920Cs, and we have this whole room is actually covered in green screens on both like the front and back. So the only part that you can see on mine, which is this door, which we can make completely disappear. Watch this. Oh shit, dog. Okay, so we can actually like make it disappear, but there's a fan there because we want to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
So our setup's pretty cool. And Jammal, you've never been here, right?
No, that is a lie. Right,
the front door last time, right?
I was here 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I fucked up. I'm sorry.
Gameplay.
No, it's
gameplay. Let's start gameplay.
Okay.
Oh no, he's got the die.
He's got the dice.
I'm noticing that this die only has 4 numbers on it.
Player 3, that's me.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Since there's no player 2, we just kind of re-roll on 2. So I go first.
Okay.
And then we go in
clockwise.
Okay.
I will be taking care of the.
So
life counters.
what card is so as we start here,
Uh-oh. You just killed it.
What I do?
Okay, swipe.
Boom.
There you go. And move it back. Keep going.
Okay. That's fine.
And just push it a little bit more up.
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay. That's why they're all lined up like that.
My bad.
No, it's all good.
So I think it's go ahead and start. But
Okay.
as you do start there, Tyler had a question. What is this about a card that me and Pax are supposed to sign?
Yes. So there's a card here. You have not been here before, so you have not signed it, but I will have Pax sign this. This is for Tyler. We signed a card for him, and somehow it got lost. I blame myself because I'm really bad at shipping packages.
I'll pass.
So why don't you sign this, since I'm sure he's totally okay with that.
Tapped land to pass.
So go ahead and sign this, and then pass it to Pax to sign if he hasn't signed it already.
A foil Trial of Ambition. Interesting.
I'm
Just sign
gonna-
it anywhere?
Anywhere you want.
That is a really cool edict. I've had my eye on it for a while. It's really cool because it's an enchantment. It stays out, and that helps with devotion.
All right, Paxton. Here
Thing
you
in
go.
the ice.
Thing in the Ice, turn 2.
It also is
Oh,
good if it ends
you
up
know
in the
what? I never
graveyard.
actually figured out what deck are you playing there?
I'm playing Mizzix, but this is a very specific kind of Mizzix. I named it, if I can't have it, neither can you.
Got you.
So that kind of gives you an idea of what this deck is about. And as you can see, we have peepers behind us.
Hey, how you doing?
Creepers. Look at those creepers.
I'm going to drop a second land and go ahead and pass.
Okay. Pax?
You know there's a bang dice command, right?
Oh wait, don't sleeve it yet.
Don't
I gotta
sleeve
have
it?
Matt sign it.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
It's for somebody. They want it. Everyone
Planes.
is on the screen.
Scroll rack. Pass.
Called it.
Okay.
What's the card called and what mana does it need? What card are you referring to here?
I think he's talking about this Trial of Ambition.
Trial of Ambition is a 3-mana black enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent sacrifices a creature. And whenever a cartouche enters the battlefield under your control, you may return that card to your hand. So it's the trials are.
Shit, did I draw?
How many cards do you have in your hand?
I have 9 total. One.
What about that
2,
card
3,
down there?
4.
What about that face down card there?
Oh, that's what I drew. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was losing my shit. I was like, I swear to God, I just drew. Let's
So-
do Altar of Dementia.
Okay.
Pass turn.
So yeah, the trials, Trial of Ambition, and all and such and blah blah blah. Let's play a Reliquary Tower, and we'll play a Vampire Nighthawk, and we'll pass the turn. The trials are limited fodder mostly. You can play them a bit in constructed.
Mindstone.
Throughout Amonkhet and that cycle, I was playing a lot of Friday Night Magic and limited play like that. So
Nice.
the trials did really well there, where you could combo with the cartouches. Like cartouche of oh goodness, which one was it? The white cartouche. That was really strong during the Amonkhet block.
Nice.
With red white cartouche and trial. It was so strong. But
Why did you only put 1 card down?
Oh no, my stack is here. I haven't put anything down.
Oh, well, you picked up a card off the table after you drew the other 4?
Choose any number of cards in your hand. Set those cards aside.
Oh, okay, so you kept the 1. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
do you mind if I see Scroll Rack? I haven't seen it in
Pass.
a long time.
Okay.
Oh, it's a gold bordered one, so that means it's illegal. So Scroll Rack, choose any number of cards in your hand and set those cards aside. Put an equal number of cards from the top of your library into your hand, and then put the cards set aside this way on top of your library in any order. So it just lets you kind of.
Oh, and keep this off the battlefield until you play it.
Oh, for sure.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
was like, how did he get a turn 3 fucking commander? Holy shit.
It's actually okay. It's been done before. We have turn 3 at Razaketh because Mike played a card. Remember that, Pax?
Yes, I do.
And it was terrible, and you all lost.
Wait, no, that was me. That was Magus. I love that guy.
No, it wasn't Magus. It was when Mike played the that green card that lets everyone search for lands, and I
Oh, he
dark
did that?
ritualed, and we all searched
Oh,
for
yeah,
8
yeah,
lands
yeah,
on turn 2.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm going to play my commander and then pass.
Okay.
We've had some good games that are. I'm trying to get Mike to come out here, but he. I texted him, but he politely refused. He says he wants to build a 1v1 deck first. I respect that.
So these guys can't see, but you guys can see. Just because I know what deck that I'm playing against, this Is It deck here, the win con is pretty obvious. Don't look at my hand, Paxton.
I'm looking at his board state. It's easier to look up
Yeah,
there.
yeah. So you guys can see this particular card here. It seems like it'd be really good for later, but I also don't really want to not play it. But I think just for the sake of keeping up with my land drops, I'm gonna have to play this Bajuka Bog.
Oh shit.
I would have loved to play it later and target your graveyard because you're an Is It deck and you love your graveyard, but
I do. I really do. If you want, I can return it back to your hand.
Oh, that'd be sick. We're going to play a Dread Wanderer, and
I've got a 4/4 and a 2/2.
You do have a 4/4 and a 2/2. I want to keep Nighthawk on defense, so I think...
In defense mode.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to go for first blood here, and I'm going to swing at the Is It player for 2.
So
That's
player
just not
1
nice.
is taking 2?
Yes.
So-
No. You're player 1.
I'm player 1.
I'm player 3.
You're player 3?
He's player 4.
He's player 4. Okay.
Oh, that's not confusing.
Yeah, right?
Well, just imagine as it is on the table. You're 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so player 4 takes...
No. Player 3.
Player 3 takes 2.
There you go.
Player 4 gains 2.
There you go.
That's it. My turn?
Yes, a pass.
Let's untap, draw. I get that plains I wanted, but I'm actually going... Oh, do I? Yeah, get that plains I wanted, play that plains I wanted. I wanted it.
Yeah, Tyler, absolutely. I would love to figure out a way so that we can play some Magic over the internet. You know, how is no one invested in this, like as a company?
What, Magic the Gathering Online?
No, not just as like online, but like in this setup, like making a system that makes it easy for people to just play one-on-one like physical cards. Like you got Skype, you got all these like things.
So I'm going to plug something that I do not own, I am not a part of.
Hot.
But there's a service online that I rarely use, but I enjoy so much that I'm actually a patron to them. If you've heard of a website called untap.in,
I have not.
it's a freeware site. I don't really know if I should be plugging it, but it's a freeware site that allows you to play Magic the Gathering with any number of user-submitted cards, which are, you know, obviously just the real cards.
Can I see your commander real quick?
It says flying and protection from
No.
creatures.
Hand it to me.
I don't want to hand it to you. It's foil. It's
I might keep it.
Torment and Judgment are my favorite sets. They're
So,
pretty good.
basically just
Pretty
imagine
awesome.
playing online with a bunch of proxies without having to do the paywall that is MTGO.
Oh, that's awesome. Wasn't there
Are you
another one,
talking about
Cockatrice?
Not Cockatrice, but Cockatrice is also good. But no, it's Untap. I really enjoy their service. Like I said, I don't use it much, but it is the main service I use when I'm doing deck testing. and stuff like
Gavinoth.
that.
At the beginning of your upkeep, you may look at the top card of your library. If it's an instant or sorcery, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. Pass. Toin.
That is an interesting card that you have played there.
Tap, tap.
Oh, see, this would be good if we had not missed a land drop, but we have missed a land drop, so we have to deal with that somehow. How do we deal with it? That's interesting.
Everybody's got choices.
So this doesn't work. So
Mr. Sheffield, it's so nice to see you could make it here today.
So I think that this is the part where I get punished for my keep, which is not good. But we'll swing another 2 at you.
I'll take it.
Yep,
That's right, you dirty bitch. You take it.
take it. And not bueno, dude. Not bueno. I guess we just hold back for now and pass the turn.
Okay. Let me look at what's going on. Read Magnagoth. What's it?
Gavinoth. At the beginning
Gavinoth?
of your upkeep, you may look at the top card of your library. If it's an instant or sorcery card, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. Thing in the ice. Defender. Thing in the ice
know
enters the
what that
battlefield.
does.
Oh.
I'm gonna-
Mizzix. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery.
I'm gonna condemn Thing in the Ice.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Gain life equal to its toughness. That's 4. Put it on the bottom of your library.
Oh
That's an interesting target there.
I'll untap.
No, it's,
You don't want to sack it to Altar of Dementia?
I'm not gonna get anything out of it.
You could
Might as
mill-
well.
You
keep
could
it.
mill me for 2. You
I-
could mill the
I
mono-
couldn't mill you for anything. It's a 0/4.
Oh yeah. Huh? Oh
I'll
yeah. It mills
play-
based on power, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Maria Angel. Then I get Kyber Crossroads into play tapped. Triggers. First, I'm going to get a bird. 'Cause I'm-
Oh, ridiculous. The site was called untap.in.
gain
That's
2
the
life.
full. That's the full.
N
website.
is in Nancy,
N as in Nancy.
not Mancy.
Not Mancy. not Mary.
Done?
No, I'm going to... Whose late game do I fear more? The red-blue player. That could be very scary.
Paxton, you know what this deck does?
I do know what that deck does.
It does a lot of things.
It is extremely terrifying. I'm actually going to prioritize taking out Brandon.
Oh.
In for 4.
Oh, I guess I take it. 4 commander.
I mean, sorry, in for 2. In for 2.
oh, 2 commander.
And that's player
1 to
1
3.
to 3.
So just in case you're not familiar with it, Jammal, up here is all of our player damage and everything assigned.
Okay.
What happens is when we modify it there, it actually shows up on stream. I fucked up on my own for where it says black players damage. I didn't fix that, and so it's actually my life total, but look at the commander damage over here for that.
Okay.
Okay.
So Tyler, I just want to point out for full disclosure, I do not have any ties to untap.in. Okay.
Are you
So
done?
Yes.
Okay.
I do not work for them. I do not know any of
Use
the
the restroom.
developers. Nothing. Right.
I'm going to look at the top card of my library.
I am just a consumer
It
that
is not
enjoys
instant or sorcery.
the work that they've done. Untap, basically, you can go in and build a deck.
Scalding Tarn.
Scalding Tarn. You can go in and build a deck with any cards, and you can play those decks against other people who are doing the same thing. It's just like I said. Imagine playing with a bunch of proxies. Again, I cannot stress enough. All I am is a $5 patron to those guys. They do not know who I am. I don't know who they are. I just want to make it very clear. This is not a sponsor. This is just. It's a service I enjoy that I think other people would enjoy a lot too. And
I will pass turn.
nothing?
Nothing.
The Is It player does nothing.
Isn't
Okay.
that the most terrifying thing?
Yeah, yeah, usually. Oh, hey guys, look at that card. You guys like that?
Just so you know, if you wanted, and you were gonna play it, you could hold it up to this face cam, and they can see it. But it's not gonna be that great.
No, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think we play it though, because I don't think we get anything out of it.
No.
So we gotta look at that. Go AFK and make it. All right, good luck with that. I haven't used Untap in a minute, but if you need any help, I can help you with
Nice.
whatever I can. Let me look at the board state here real quick.
He's getting some gnarly flying creatures over there.
Yes, he is, but that doesn't necessarily mean I can deal with them. I am stuck on lands right now, unfortunately. I kept a 3-land hand, thinking that would be safe.
Yeah.
And I have drawn 1 land since, and it was
Ouch.
the Bajuka Bog, which was my first draw, of course. I've got cards I can play, but I don't think I want to. Oh man, this is not good.
I think you should pass.
I think I should swing at you for 2 again.
Ugh, I'll take it.
Ouch. Brandon goes down to 32.
You guys are whittling me down slowly,
Yeah,
like
we
a
are.
soggy sucker.
Yeah, we'll pass. How many cards do we have in hand? 2,
Go
3,
rack it
4,
and
5,
step.
6,
You have
7.
Reliquary Tower. It doesn't matter.
You know what? You make a fine point, sir.
But thanks for counting, because then it tells me what you have in your hand.
7 cards.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've got a
card.
I've got a
and another
card here. Got a card here. Oh, this
Uh-huh.
one's got letters on it.
Oh shit! Wait. Does that one have more than 2?
Yes.
Holy.
Oh, this one
shit.
with the art. Scott Chu did the art for this one.
Interesting.
I have no idea who the fuck that is.
Oh, this is from the Commander set.
Oh.
Modern staple right here.
Let me see if I can give you anything more vague. This is a custom card printed and made by us, and when I play it, you can check it out.
Oh, nice.
I'm
This
gonna
card has
play-
an alligator on it.
Pause.
Oh shit!
I'm going to play Angelic Field Marshal. As long as I control my commander, Angelic Field Marshal gets +2/+2, and all creatures I control have vigilance. Then I'll play Mother of Runes.
That sounds gross.
Hey, Mom.
Wow.
What's up, Mom?
I'm just gonna be honest with you. That sounds pretty disgusting.
Yeah, it's really gross. Sorry, Brandon. But it's time to pay the piper. Attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
She has haste?
6.
Does she have haste?
No, but I do have these 3 creatures out.
Oh, that he does.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can I see the other angel to the left?
Which one?
That one.
The Mary Angel?
Yeah.
It's gonna be pooping me out birds. How valuable for me. Every land that I play gives me another bird with flying.
I gotta be honest, I don't agree with that.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna crack Scolding Tarn, and I'm gonna look for an island. I take 1 life, so if you could take 1 off me, please.
So, I just want to point out that I just took this water bottle out of my bag, and the cap was loose but not off. Loose as in I did that, but no.
That's disturbing.
Yeah, a little bit.
Don't Watergate us.
I'm gonna shuffle real quick.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Please cut my deck. A real cut?
What? You think you're cheating? Oh.
I do.
At least you're honest.
Okay. So, with that, I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm gonna play Capsize on your commander. Bounce it back to your hand, and I'm gonna buy it back. So I'm 6 mana in total.
Yep.
I'm gonna add a counter to my experience counter, and I will take how much?
4.
All right, I take 4.
Down to 27, and I pass.
And I should be at 46. Yep. Paxton, how did you get? Oh, from Kabira Crossroads. That's right.
That's true.
Look at this man. Look at this man's. He's all up and looking at cards and shit.
All right, so the only way I'm really going to get away with doing this is by neutering him the best way I possibly can.
I mean, if you can do it before I have to,
No,
I'd
I
appreciate
can't.
that.
Oh, shit. Reveal the top card. I'm sorry. Look at the top card of your instant sorcery. It is not. It's a thing.
it's a Magic the Gathering card.
Yeah. That isn't an is it? That isn't.
Is it? But is it?
Right. That isn't a instant or sorcery. And then I will now pass turn. This is not looking good for me.
You good?
Is he done or is he finished?
Is he finished or is he done?
Oh, this is
finished
just,
or is
it's
he
not
done?
getting any better. Oh boy.
It's getting better. It's getting better.
Paxton, do me a favor and put your hand down so I can look at your board.
All the time. So I got some
Paxton, do me a
lands.
favor. Can you show me your hand so I can
Got
see what you're gonna play
I got
next?
3 cards in my hands. Got my mind stone. Got my scroll rack.
This is very not good. It's very, very not good.
They fear the Flyers.
No, it's not so much that I fear your board state as much as I just kind of can't do anything about it.
A slow and unfretful death, then.
Yeah, basically.
This knife is awesome.
Just got a bunch of 3/3s over there, huh?
Got a 3/3, another 3/3, and a 1/1, and another 1/1.
That mother of runes over there.
Hey,
Mother of
Mom.
goons.
Mom,
You're a goon.
my family protects all families.
So here's what we'll do. You will take a 2/3, and Paxton, you will take Dread Wanderer as a 2/1.
A 2/1 Dread Wanderer coming at me.
Yes.
Yeah, that thing just regenerates over and over, huh?
Well, I can only play it from my graveyard if I have 1 or less cards in my hand,
I'm wondering if
which
you
I
have,
do not have.
Do you have combat tricks?
You've seen my deck.
Do
You know how this deck works.
So why shouldn't I just block with one of my angels?
I don't know. That's up to you.
Ooh.
Let's try and call his bluff.
Ooh. Hot.
I will block with a bird.
Okay. You will block with a bird. Okay.
Yeah, I killed it. Woot.
Woot woot. And you took 2, and I
Yeah.
gained 2.
Pax.
If you'd be so kind.
Boop boop. Bap bap.
And now what we will do is we will Bontu's Last Reckoning and destroy all creatures.
Ooh. I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna play Capsize on Mizzix and buy it back.
Yep.
Bringing Mizzix back to my hand and adding another counter.
And because I truly hate myself, we're gonna Pithing Needle on Scroll Rack.
Response, I'm gonna activate Scroll Rack.
You need 1 mana to do that, my dude. Oh, is Mind Stone not tapped? See, I can't see it past the stack of birds here.
My cards are right up there on the
He's not gonna
TV
look up
screen.
there because he can see our hands.
Exactly. I'm not a cheater, pants on fire. Fucking got him.
Can I see your
Graveyard?
no, your the last card you played? Sorry.
Vontu's Last Reckoning. I just time blocked myself to get rid of all the creatures, including Vampire Knight.
I was about to say, that's why I looked. I was like,
You know,
I don't play Magic, but I think I know how the card works.
and I'll pass. So that seems pretty bad, but for the viewers who have seen my hand, they know that it doesn't fucking matter.
Interesting.
Good to know.
Oh no, yeah, we got a real poopy draw.
Interesting.
It's not that interesting. Shut up.
I'm gonna suspend that with 10 counters on it.
This is a pretty sick.
What is that?
It's Heroes Remembered, and in 10 turns I will gain 20 life.
Wow.
I've been through worse.
Hmm.
I was in the war, you know.
I fought in Vietnam.
There's nothing really out.
I've covered wars, you know. Oh, that reminds me.
I'll draw a
Have you
card.
played the new Marvel yet?
No, I have not, but I've seen other people play it, and it just looks very special spam heavy.
It's so
Pass.
Ooh.
Crucible. So I was never good at Marvel versus Capcom 3, and I never had any intent of getting good at it. But a friend of mine who bought Infinite, we were playing it, and I've come to realize something about Infinite is that you cannot play that game for the graphics. That game looks like garbage.
Oh, I believe it.
But I have to say,
Mizzix?
okay, I have to say it as someone who really only plays Smash and Street Fighter V, the easy fighting games. It's very accessible, actually. I believe Untap In doesn't... Yes, it does not work on mobile, unfortunately. I don't know if they're... I know that their Patreon said that they've been working on site updates. I don't know if it works on mobile. Should I send a deck list or no?
Go for
Yeah,
it.
send a deck list. We'll check it out. I'm sorry we're playing right now, so we won't be able to look at it immediately, but it is something that we will look at.
I don't mind looking at it between turns on my phone or something.
Fuck. What do I want to do? What do I really want to do?
I'm literally not a threat for like a turn, so
Play.
you can do whatever.
I'll pass.
Okay, my lands will not untap this turn.
Hot.
God damn it. Pass.
Sweet play, bro.
I know, right? What you gonna do with all this nothing?
This isn't a spin down. It's so disgusting.
Do you want one? I've got like a ton.
No, it's a really big one. He likes the big ones.
How should you make this deck list? Are you referring to untap.in, or are you just saying you want to send us a deck list to check out while we're here on
There's
stream?
Tapped Out, there's Deck Box, and then
MTG Goldfish.
MTG
Go ahead, Brandon.
Goldfish, if you want to do it that way.
EDH Rec. Actually, I don't know if EDH... Does EDH Rec do deck lists, or do they just do the recommendations?
I think they just do recommendations. I don't think they do deck lists.
Yeah.
Oh, if I can plug another great service that I have absolutely nothing to do with, but I love using, is...
You seem to have a lot of these.
no, because...
I'm kidding. I'm just giving you shit.
Because I am... I'm not like a brewer. Like, I'm no Saffron Olive or anything. But anything that can make brewing easier, I love. Another site that I really recommend, this is just for deck building, would be Manastack, if you've ever heard of that site.
Never heard of it.
Manastack is amazing because it's like, it sounds like a commercial. Manastack's really cool because it's a visual deck builder.
Pass turn.
Sick. Oh my god, we did it. We did it, Reddit.
You drew a land.
I drew a goddamn land. Okay, now what do I do? Now what do I do about that? You've got Commander Eesha and some artifacts and some stuff, and you've got Mizzix.
Yep.
Let's see. Da, 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 da. Let's.
You just rubbing your peach fuzz all over the microphone. I don't want to say that's not hot, but
it's
that stubble is making an atrocious noise in my ear.
Could you read me
It's
what are
supposed to be
Aisha's
relaxing.
stats?
She's a 2/4 with flying and protection from creatures.
Okay. The the other site that I said was manastack.com.
There you go.
I believe that's what it's called. It's just that's just for deck building. That's not deck testing or anything. Fuck Magic the Gathering. These cards don't do anything. That's not a real Magic the Gathering card right now. The Is It player has a bunch of lands untapped.
Always terrifying.
Okay, yeah, I can do this. I am going to cycle a Decree of Pain. When I cycle it, all creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. You gonna capsize them with the buyback?
You know it, baby. Capsize.
Hey, baby.
Buying it back.
Baby. So I'm gonna draw my card.
Isn't he? What is he? A
2/4.
Oh, 2. Oh, god damn it.
All right, and I'll pass.
How does the experience counter thing work with Mizzix again?
Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell with converted mana cost greater than the number of experience counters you have, you get an experience counter. Instants and sorcery spells cost 1 less for each experience counter you have.
Brandon, can you do me a favor for Tyler?
Hi.
Can you type in the other website that I gave him?
No.
No?
Pure laziness. I'm going to say no.
You fuck.
Well, what was it called?
Manastack.com. Which sounds like a cheating website.
Oh, check out this. This is fun. Cycle Secluded Step, draw a card.
Play Secluded Step.
Play Secluded Step. Booyah.
Dude, what a fun and interactive play.
I can't tell you how this impacts the board state. It's just so hot right now.
Angelic Destiny is going to go on Commander Eesha. It gets +4/+4. And when the enchanted creature dies, oh yeah, it gets +4/+4 flying, and first strike it already had flying and now has flying.
Ooh, flying.
When the enchanted creature dies, return Angelic Destiny to its owner's hand. Swing at Brandon.
Capsize without buyback on your commander.
Okay, returns to my hand.
Enchantment's dead.
Goodbye, Angelic Destiny. Gotta force
Yeah.
that removal,
So-
otherwise
so-
capsize forever.
So
Pass.
Brandon, I wanted to stop hitting you because you weren't doing anything, but now you're doing like some really
Evil things.
Now you're doing like shitty stuff.
Now he has
Oh,
3
yes.
experience counters, which we have to worry about if he ever decides to pass.
Okay,
the
yeah.
flames.
You know what though, Paxton? I also don't want to attack him because you assholes like to attack me when I have 1 experience counter. Oh shit, he's gonna win the game.
I don't like experience counter
Mizzix.
cards.
Hey, what's poppin', baby?
Hey, baby.
You know? Oh wait. How much did you play that capsize for?
3.
3?
That's why it's in the graveyard.
It's actual cost, right?
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I was just making sure you didn't use experience counters there because Mizzix was not a thing.
No. Well, he wasn't, but either way, I would have been short in buying it back.
Yeah. Baby. Buyback, baby.
Fuck. What am I gonna do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, preferably you'll play a Magic the Gathering card.
I will pass turn and not play any card. How about that? Suck it. Now what? Now what?
Now I'll draw a card, and it's a land.
Holy
So
shit.
it's a Westvale Abbey.
We might get a big demon.
So now we're at 6 here.
I hope he gets a big demon.
So, oh God, hold on. Is it player? We gotta remember there's is it player. Okay,
Don't worry about him.
we're just gonna go for it, and play a Cage Sun on black,
Ooh.
and pass the turn.
Now that's hot.
Untap.
Spicy too.
Actually, I think we have something specifically for this instance. I'm dreaming of a dice we once made, just like the ones you used to know.
Interesting. I could do that.
Could you?
But then it would only kill one thing.
That seems like a waste.
That does seem like a waste. I'll play Moon Silver Spear. Pass.
That's gross.
It's a pretty gross card, yeah.
It's gross.
It's really good in extended games.
It's like
More turns I get to attack with, the more 4/4s I get.
It's like the Azor. You know those Azorius creatures like Brago and the enchantment that spawn 4/4s that exile at end of combat, except they don't get exiled.
Right.
Metallurgic Summonings.
Oh
Whenever you
boy.
cast an instant or sorcery spell, create an XX colorless construct artifact creature token, where X is the spell's converted mana cost. For 2 and 3 other exile Metallurgic Summonings, return all instants and sorcery cards from your graveyard to your hand. Activate this ability only if you control 6 or more artifacts.
Brandon.
Bastard.
That's fucking gross.
Yeah, that's also gross.
It's not as gross as things could be.
Yeah, that's true. I have a Cage Sun on black right now, so that's
It's hot.
yeah. No, it is. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 mana available. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, yeah, 10. Let's see here. What do we want to do?
You should play a card.
Yeah.
That's my professional Magic opinion.
Yeah, that's probably what'll end up happening here. Wait, the fuck is main deck and side deck? Oh, your side deck is your sideboard.
So just so you know, the side deck is your sideboard, but in EDH there really doesn't exist a sideboard.
Yeah. For your sideboard, if you're on manastack.com, for your sideboard, what I tend to do is just put my commander there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Although I think that they should come up with a wish board optional for people who have wishes. They need to figure that
2,
out.
4, 6, 7, 8. We're going to play Razaketh.
Ooh.
Oh boy. There he goes killing again.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
But he has no creatures to sacrifice, thankfully.
Yeah, not yet. So as of now, I've simply got a 9/9 legendary creature that can't sacrifice anything, and
But you can't really deal with enchantments, can you? You're gonna need my help.
I might need your help.
Womp.
Or maybe I don't.
Oh, shit, dog.
Maybe I don't want your goddamn. You know what? Take a turn. Take a turn.
I'm a strong woman.
Strong, independent woman.
I'm a strong, independent
take
black
no.
woman, and it's 2017. I can be whatever I want.
you
Oh,
could be
God.
you could be a turtle.
This is where the game starts to get a little bit disgusting. Let's get Evolving Wilds. Crack it.
What?
Then play
Please.
Evolving Wild and crack it.
Yeah, we can do that every turn now.
Just wait till he gets strip mine.
That's fine.
Strip Mine is, I'm not playing with any cards that are banned in the 1v1 list. So I took all the Soul Racks out of my, Soul Racks. I took all the
Soul Ring.
Soul Rings out of my deck. Thank you.
Oh, well, this isn't 1v1, so I kind of feel bad for you now.
Well, I mean, if you think that your deck is bad without Soul Ring, then you're just not playing Magic.
Well, it's
right?
not necessarily.
God, Paxton, you're such a trash player.
It's not that decks are bad without Soul Ring. It's that a deck without Soul Ring just statistically is worse than decks with Soul Ring.
That's true.
That's where it comes from.
That
You
is
can-
a valid point.
That's
yeah.
true.
You
but
can have an excellent, like if I took Soul Ring out of this deck, the deck would still be fine. But if I was playing against Brandon's deck that has a Soul Ring in it, it does give him those percentage points.
statistically worse, but logistically
Hot.
not as good, because then I'd have to continue to take Soul Ring out of my deck to keep playing with it. Let's play Commander Eesha. Oh yeah, this was supposed to take down.
Oh yeah.
It's a fucking pain in
I
the
will
ass.
pass my turn. Pass my turn.
Untap it.
In 6 turns,
Upkeep it.
All right.
Paxton.
In 6 turns.
Paxton will gain 20 life.
Okay. If I do this right, this will be hot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
If he does
7,
this
8.
right, it will be hot.
I'm gonna tap 8.
Oh shit! I don't like that.
1, 2, 3.
So 11.
Dominate.
What the fuck?
Dun, dun, dun.
Give me your commander, bro.
That just happened.
What are you gonna do with it?
We'll use it, of
is he
course.
gonna do with
Oh, he's gonna sacrifice his tokens.
Wow, this is in your deck. Dominate is in your deck.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Hey Paxton.
Yeah.
What is that? That's 11. So this is an 11/11 token.
Do you want me to do something about that?
Like, yeah, can I have it back? Is Dominate, this is the sorcery, huh?
Instant.
Instant, okay.
I got the tech that can help you out. Burrata.
Pass RennoDude.
Well, there goes my win con.
Could I get a puffy puff off your sippy sap?
Yep.
Tippy tap.
For sure.
So we've got 2,
Fitty fat.
4, 6, 8, 9, 10 mana still.
That was puffy.
The throat hit on that one is particularly hard.
So
Like my cock.
disgusting. So we're just gonna tap it for all 10 mana here, and we're gonna play Obnixilis,
Oh dear.
and we're just gonna minus him on Raz.
And what does that say?
Destroy target creature.
I'm going to...
Why you gotta play a planeswalker? This is so distracting now. I have to kill your planeswalker first before I can try and kill Brand. The only way we're gonna get him to stop is by making the life total go down. We can't stop his actual cards.
I just want him
I'm
to...
going
I
to
just
sack it to Altar of Dementia. You mill 8.
Okay, I'm gonna put him
Off the board.
in the graveyard.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have milled a Swamp, Vampire Hexmage, Skull Clamp, Swamp, Dark Ritual, Thought Vessel, Mirage Mirror.
Wow, that's a lot of mana that you just missed out on.
That's fine.
Mirage Mirror is a powerful card.
And then with the remaining 5 mana, I am going to play a Painful Quandary. Fuck you guys, go ahead.
What does Painful Quandary say?
Whenever
Yes.
an opponent casts a spell, that player loses 5 life unless he or she discards a card. Go ahead.
Wonderful.
That's
The
a
stacks are real. Ladies and gentlemen, the stacks have worked. Wow. I just can't stop. This is a big wow.
Magic the Gathering is a fun and balanced
You
game.
just saved you saved me. You saved me. Now I just have to kill all the creatures. and then people will just die. That's
Right?
what's going to happen.
That's what you got to do.
That's just what's going to happen.
I don't suffer the consequences of Painful Quandary.
You don't suffer the
No, this is an asymmetrical card.
Wow.
It's when opponents cast a spell.
That's very interesting also. So I also have to be turbo efficient right now.
Woo, Meriden!
Turbo.
Yeah, I can't do that yet. Okay, so let's you have 5 turns remaining until gratuitous life gain.
How gratuitous is the real question.
So this is mine now. This belongs to me.
Okay. You can have it.
Equip Moon Silver Spirit.
Equip.
And then
I dare you to hit me, motherfucker. I fucking dare you.
I dare you to hit
swing
me.
it up, Nixilis.
Oh, shit.
I get an angel.
This you also get to die. It's and Ob served his purpose. Let's be real here.
Yeah, he had one purpose in life.
Get the commander back in the graveyard.
Play Evolving Wilds.
Gee, I wonder if the mono black deck wants creatures in the graveyard.
That's weird.
I know, right?
I'll just keep milling you.
But
I'll
you
help you
cabal.
out. I'll just help you out, bro. Don't worry about it.
Interesting. Do I do this? This is tapped.
So he does have an. I just want to remind you that he has an 11/11 construct,
I am thinking about that right
which
now.
he will probably smack me with. Am I right? in
I
assuming
mean,
so?
I'm gonna smack anyone with it.
I'm going to Battle Screech, so I'll lose 5 life.
just like Paxton's bad experience. Thwap.
No. It was a. Remember, he said it was.
It was-
Jamal, I thought we would never talk about that in public.
just a solid.
It was hollow. Nothing inside.
You ever play Smash 4?
Of course.
You know Lucas.
we have melee downstairs, so if you want to go around, I am happy to take you
Whenever a
to
player
town.
plays a spell, they lose 5 life.
unless
and discard a card.
No. You lose 5 life unless you discard a card.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
I'm terrible at melee.
Oh, dude, melee is my jam.
I believe that. I'm terrible at it. I am more than willing to try to play it
Pass.
though. What? You're not gonna play a spell? That's stupid.
No, I played 2 spells. I played
Oh,
Battle Screech and flashed it back.
Did you
So-
discard 2 cards?
No.
Did you lose 10 life?
Yes.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I need
He
4
lo-
birds.
Oh man.
4
Yeah, no
birds
kidding.
is good.
Hey, he's weak. He lost 10 life. Take him out.
What
him-
am I gonna
hit him while
do?
he's
What
down.
am I gonna
He's at
do?
25. He
Fuck
has
him up.
no way really to get rid of Painful Quandary unless he gains control of it or bounces it.
You have how many birds?
4.
Hella.
4 fucking
He,
birds.
he has approximately hella birds.
And an angel. And I have Commander Eesha. So technically I have 5 birds, but that one is
Hella.
hella bird.
Hella bird.
Caw-caw. Okay. I will 1.
No.
Actually, I'll just 1 and 1 other.
No.
I'm going to play Mirror Mockery on this construct. It says enchant creature. When enchanted creature attacks, you may put a token on the battlefield that's a copy of that creature. Exile that token at the end of combat.
So
Will
you
you be
play a
losing
spell.
5 or discarding a card?
I will discard a card just for you.
Thank you.
What
What
is
card
it?
did you just...
Jace's Archivist,
Oh, okay. Ew!
Yeah.
right?
I love that card.
Yeah.
Um,
Alternate
so
win conditions max. Let's mill
let's
them out, guys.
swing
Mm-hmm.
at you for 11.
Okay.
I'm going to create an 11/11 construct.
Yes, you will.
I'm not even going to bother putting the tokens on it.
Wait, how do you create an 11/11 construct?
Mirror Mockery.
Mirror Mockery.
Mirror Mockery when enchanted creature attacks.
I
Yeah.
was just read. to
Okay.
me.
Yes.
So, I'm swinging at you for 11.
I will take the 11.
Damage. Boom.
I
Boom,
am now mortal.
boom. You are 37.
I will then...
You played Mirror Mockery, by the way, correct? So
Yes.
you. Oh
No,
yeah,
no,
you
I-
discarded.
he
I
discarded a card.
Yeah. So I'm going
I'm
to
keeping up with this, guys.
sack this
Yes.
to Altar of Dementia.
Yes.
Hacks, mill 11.
I'm gonna mill 11.
And then Jamal's turn?
No.
Damn it. How about now?
Nope.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Hi.
I should... That Red Bull has me bouncing right now.
Good. I will then
Ooh,
sack
Myriad Landscape. That's
my construct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Pax, mill another 11.
Hey there, Wolf Mech.
awesome. 1, 2, 3.
I thought you were gonna mill me. I thought we had a
6, 7,
thing.
8, 9, 10, 11.
It's more amusing this way.
And less beneficial for
Oh,
someone.
wow, look at that. Yeah, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be real hot. Yeah.
Okay. I will then 1, 2. And since I have counters on Mizzix, this is gone, by the way.
This
sorry.
isn't a pop filter. It's a beer cozy.
Yeah. It's hot, right? I will then play Crush of Tentacles for its surge cost. Return all non-land permanents to their owner's hands. If Crush of Tentacles was paid in its surge cost, put an 8/8 Squidbilly on the battlefield.
So Painful
Ugh.
Quandary trigger.
I will sacrifice Seal of the Guild Pact.
So that's pretty bad.
Everything goes back.
That is pretty bad.
I do not get my token from Metallurgic Summonings because when it comes out, it will be bounced by Crush of Tentacles, unfortunately. But I do get an 8/8 Squidbilly. Wacha. And I will 1, 2 Altar of Dementia. And I'll pass the turn.
Okay, well that puts a wrench in my plans.
I'm gonna go piss into an infinity that they call the ocean.
I don't think that that's what they call it. I don't know what to do about that, to be honest with you. Unfortunately, I did not get to go to pre-release.
I did play in the pre-release. It seems like the meta is dinosaurs. Green and white are really, really strong. I wouldn't recommend trying to go aggro unless you have really, really specific cards that enable that. Like, if you got like 2 copies of Captain Lannery Storm or something, then you can go in on aggro. Yeah, it was awesome. Actually, it's some of the most fun I've had playing Limited in a long time. I can't wait to draft. It seems like it's going to be a really awesome draft format. I think that might enable pirates. Don't bother with merfolk or vampires at all. Like, the cards that you got there are like basically support cards for merfolk and vampires as tribes that exist in other formats. Yeah, it was great.
Would anyone like a burr?
Oh, I'm sorry.
A burr?
I will
A beer?
A burr?
So actually, no, I'll take a beer. I'll take a
Burr. I've
fucking.
got a blue moon. Does that burr suffice?
Yeah, fuck it.
Do you have like cider or anything?
I do. Would you like a cider?
Do you like what do you have?
I can't remember.
It's cider.
roulette.
You know what? I'm
cider?
I'm gonna be responsible and say nah, just because.
Yeah, you just had a Red Bull.
I know,
and-
No, because of the
Pancreas?
Yeah.
Pirates of the Pancreas? You
You
do
said-
realize that Red Bull does equally as much damage with caffeine.
Fuck it. Do you have mics?
No. I'll just grab 3 beers and you guys can fight between them.
I don't like beer though. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, nice! Congratulations on your 3-0.
What's 2HG?
2 at a giant.
Okay.
I just
Nice.
wanted to try that.
Gave up. It's so stressful. Better TV. I don't know what that domain is. I don't like that he bounced my Cage Sun. That actually puts a huge damper on how I'm gonna play here.
Yeah, he just time blocked us pretty much.
Yeah, so I guess Cage Sun. Fuck. Since he's not here to respond to it, I'm gonna Pithing Needle his Altar of Dementia.
He just Pithing Needled your Altar of Dementia.
It's fine. It's only for activated abilities.
A Pithing Needle stops activated abilities.
Right? Let me see.
Yeah. It's you have to activate the ability.
Well, are you going to do anything about it?
He's double checking that what I just did was legal.
Let me see the Pithing Needle. Blah blah blah. Name a card. Sources. Activated
Oh,
abilities.
yeah. It is an activated ability.
So do you want to sack your octopus in response?
No. That would just be dumb.
Okay. Then I will pass because you have ruined my plans.
End step.
Well, suck it.
Crack Evolving
No.
Wilds.
So we have a Blue Moon. We have an Ace Berry Hard Cider. And we have another Ace Berry Hard Cider. Which would you like?
I suppose I will have the hard cider.
Of course you will. Pax? Yes, I know. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh wait, no, the Blue Moon. Can I have the Blue Moon?
Oh, well, fine then, dick.
There's something in the moon right now. It's a crescent.
What am I doing with this?
You're cutting it.
Oh, okay. I'm just
Um,
gonna shuffle it. Sort of.
Just so you know, there's a bottle opener by your cock.
I've got a bottle opener on my keychain, but thanks.
well, it seems like
I don't see a.
there's-
There's no. Fucking,
Just go down.
You have 4
Oh.
turns.
Yeah, how hot is that?
remaining.
Just don't get your dick caught in it, okay?
no promises.
So what do we do here? I have a lot of really awesome
Cheers,
options. I think the
my
best
friends.
one is to first. I gotta get.
I play Overwatch.
Cheers.
Oh, same here.
Actually,
Oh,
oh, this is why we have sleeves.
That was horrible.
Oh, that's okay. It just got on the bajuk. Oh, fuck. You know what, though? This is my nice mat. This is a PAX.
Paxton, you fuck.
Yeah.
Ah, this is a PAX exclusive. I was hella not mad, and then I got hella mad. That's all good. Party fouls happen. Don't worry about it, Paxton.
I was just trying to clink
It's not
you.
quite a spillgate.
Ah, damn. I gotta wash this now.
I'm gonna sacrifice Buried Rune. Get back
Hey, Tyler, you just missed the party foul.
Quietus Spike.
Coitus?
Quietus.
Coitus spikadoo.
Quietus
That's
Spikadoo.
pretty good.
Play Commander
Yeah, it's not
Eesha.
bad.
I don't drink too much alcohol, to be honest with you.
Pass.
Mike's Hard Lemonade is my drink of choice because I am not very alcohol inclined, if that makes any sense. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, there's 2 Tylers now. Oh, no.
Yes,
oh, no.
there are.
Yes, there are 2 Tylers.
Hello, Tyler and Tyler. I'm going to call Tyler Brave. You will be Tyler. And
Jace Vern's Prodigy.
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 Pretty big. I'm going to bounce Pithing Needle and name Jace's Vern's Prodigy.
And then I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. gonna play Metallurgic Summonu.
It's back.
It's back. Back in black. Actually,
And I'm gonna swing at you with an 8/8 Squidbilly.
all right, I will take it because I have to.
Damage. Player 4 takes
8.
5, 6, 7, 8. Goes down to 29.
All right, on me.
Yes, it is now your turn.
Okay.
Slap that painful quandary back down. Lock him out. Lock him out.
It's.
He has no more mana.
We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 mana here. I found out we're selling Not Your Father's Mountain Ale now.
Oh, that's actually really good. The Not Your Father's Root Beer is pretty good too.
Okay, so 2, 4, 5. We will play the Painful Quandary again.
Okay.
And then we've got 2, 4, 6, 7. Excuse me.
You should bring everything back from your graveyard.
Unfortunately, I don't have that play yet.
Aww.
So we've got, what do we have here?
It's every blue player's dream.
I know, right? 2, 4. We've got 4 swamp. 2, 4, 6, 7. Check the graveyard here. Would love a
Nice.
land drop.
Standard decks are always fun if you do competitive.
Sorry that this turn is taking a second.
No, it's fine. I played with myself for a minute.
Diddle 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 diddle
Diddle, 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 Somebody stop this man.
Okay.
Skitty papa.
What's he gonna do?
Ah, man, it's tough. I really don't have a good play.
Typically that means you don't play anything at all. Save your hand.
No. It's not that bad.
Oh, play some creatures.
Ha! It is that damn octopus.
Squidbilly.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about no octopus.
2, 4, 5. From under the floorboards, I'll get 3 zombies tapped, and I will gain 3 life. These zombies are +1/+1 from Cage Stun.
Mm-hmm.
So these are 3/3s. Unfortunately, they cannot block right now in that they are tapped. And that will be the turn.
Fantastic.
Far more.
You have 3 more turns.
3 more turns. I actually have an air horn on my phone.
Yeah, please don't. We don't need another Jeff in here.
So, Brandon, don't deal with this.
Brandon, deal with it immediately.
I'll play Quiet as Spike.
Brandon, deal with it immediately.
It resolves. I'm gonna
Yes.
Quiet as Spike. I'm gonna go to combat and attack this Jammal guy over here.
Nigga.
Say goodbye to your life total.
Why me?
Because you keep gaining life.
I gained 3.
You
I know what that
gained
deck
more
does.
than that.
Also, question, sir.
I know what that deck
Did
does.
you discard a card or pay 5 life?
Oh, I need to do that. Yes, I will be discarding.
How'd you get back up to like 7 cards?
You bounced all this shit to my hand.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Plus I
remember
have-
when you did
I have
that?
massive card advantage from Crucible right now.
I think actually I'm
I
dead.
will discard this planes.
I think I am dead now.
No, you're not.
So you're gonna take. It's gonna cleave your life by 10 plus 2. So this is gonna go.
I think I take the
1.
2 then 10.
When
when it deals
every
combat
creature, Yeah,
damage.
you're right. So let's go back.
I take
1,
2 and then it halves my life.
So we're gonna go 2, and then half.
Round
of-
it up.
So it's gonna be 9.
Round it up.
Round it up.
I think it's rounded up.
Yeah, it is rounded up. So it's gonna be 10.
Yeah, so
I'll do you a favor. Okay?
I could die.
Wait, half of 19 is never 10.
No, half of 20 is 10.
Half of 19.
What is
Half-
half of 20?
half of
Rounded up.
half
What is
of-
half
half
of 20?
19.
Stop, pause. Half of 19 is 9.5. Rounded up is 10.
Okay. That's how math works. Okay, I will play land for turn. Oh, got really angsty.
You could
about
put me
that.
to 1, or you could kill me. I'm
No,
sure
no,
you could
I'm gonna
probably
help
kill me.
you.
Oh,
I'm gonna help you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, because
Play
having
Myriad
you on the
Landscape.
battlefield saves me.
Wait, do I want to play Myriad
Sorry, the
Landscape?
painful
No.
quandary.
Because
exists.
he's at 32.
I'll play Buried Rune.
Where did your
And I'll pass. That's
By
it.
the way, you need to minus his life total, not just his commander damage.
Why did you minus my commander damage at all?
You cheating fuck.
Oh,
Add
whoops.
10 to his commander.
Whoops.
Add 10. There you go. Now go to his life total,
So wait.
and then remove.
Wait, I did this whole thing wrong.
Right,
So you're gonna lose
right.
2. Then you're
Now-
gonna lose 15.
Yes.
Boink.
There we go.
Now
Okay,
you're at
that's
15.
less terrifying.
Yeah.
So you're not at 9. You're at 15.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, all
I'll
right.
pass.
I'm still gonna help you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You'll get to see what this deck does.
You won't after I do it.
Cool.
Let's see. I will. Oh, baby.
I'm calling a Cyclonic Rift.
Oh, baby.
Do your worst.
I'm gonna tap Jace. I'm gonna draw a card and discard a card. Draw a card. Oh god.
What happened to the
I'm gonna discard Soul Ring.
Okay.
I'm gonna flip Jace. No longer a baby. Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
You may or may not like this.
I'm gonna
what's
go with
the
may
best
not.
way to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't do it that way.
Are you gonna discard my hand? I forget what that
No.
Jace does.
No, this Jace doesn't do anything crazy. The Jace is not the issue.
Okay. I don't know. The worst I can think of is
When you plussed, who did you target?
I didn't.
You didn't.
Taiga Plains is best plains.
Okay.
He just flips to 5 counters.
Okay. All right, you ready?
Wait.
Here-
Does Jace flip to 5 counters?
Yes.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
I'm going to. Ooh, this is gonna be hot. It's gonna be real hot. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I like that Kirby.
Yeah, 4, 5. I'm gonna play Traumatize, and I'll take
Yikes.
5 life.
Okay.
I'm gonna Traumatize you. Okay.
Player,
While that is on the stack.
Player 3.
Yes. While that is on the stack, I'm going to 1, 2, 3, Dual Caster Mage. When it enters the battlefield, copy target instant or sorcery spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. I am then going to Traumatize again, and then I'm going to hit you again.
So Paxton mills 3/4 of his deck.
No.
Interesting.
It's half and then half again, but it's rounded up, so he needs to count.
So
yeah,
3/4.
It's 3/4 of his deck.
Yeah, but we'll do it in steps.
Yeah, just to make sure that he doesn't get screwed out of it, you know?
Yes.
So that gives me a 5/5.
While this is happening, I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Okay.
Let it be known that I have no responses.
I was going to do it on you because you have a larger deck to work with, but I decided not to.
Hey, baby. What's the bathroom up here?
Make a left.
So 52.
So
It's 26.
26, and then half of 26 is 13. So 38 total.
You got a lot of good stuff. Look at all that.
I hope so. Out of 38 cards, I better get something.
Very good, very good. Got Enduring Renewal, Gideon.
Oh, 39. You have to mill one more card. Thank you, Rid.
It's Dustodon. That's interesting. What kind of creatures with power 2 or less do I have in my graveyard? Martyr of Sands.
Alright, and I'm going to swing at you, Paxton, for 8.
No blocks.
Okay, I'm then going to +1 to Jace and give your commander -2, -0. That's all I can do on my way out.
I fully expect to be dead and will be disappointed if I'm not.
I plan to die long before you. I just made a really big enemy.
So, what did I miss?
He milled 39 cards,
Okay.
and he now has an extremely annoying card in his graveyard now.
And that card is?
Dawn.
Ah. And what does Dawn do?
Returns all creatures with power 2 or less to the battlefield.
Woo!
Okay, that is it for my turn, so it is now your turn, Jammal.
Thank you, Brandon.
And since it doesn't say you may cast
Did
the copy,
you,
I don't get the extra 5/5 token.
Can I see the last and the Dualcaster Mage? So that is 3 Painful Quandary triggers.
No, because I'm not casting another copy. I'm making a copy.
Oh, so that's 2 Painful Quandary triggers
Okay.
still.
All right.
One from the Traumatized and then one from the Mage.
Okay.
2 triggers.
So I did my first one, so I took 5.
Yes.
Ooh. I guess I'll take another 5.
This is not me spiting you. This
No.
is, yes.
That's totally good. That's
Okay.
what you're supposed to do.
Ah.
You should worst fears him and just kill him.
I'm good.
That would be awesome.
We'll see. We will see. So we have a command beacon.
He has 25 life, and I will remind you that that spike is out on the out on the battlefield.
No, yes, I'm fully aware.
And I swung at him with the Squidbilly.
So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. We will Profane Command.
What are your 2 modes?
My 2 modes are going to be target creature gets -X/-X. So Xiahou will be getting -8/-8. And I will be returning a creature card with converted mana cost 8 or less from my
Nice.
graveyard to the battlefield.
Nice.
Can you guess who?
It's Razzie.
It is Razzie. And Eesha will be dead as hell. Now we have 4 mana remaining. What will we do with it?
Hot.
I think that the play right now. Bounce that Bajuka Bog. Oh yes, that would be wonderful if we did that.
Oh wait, you know what? Hang on a second. Let me think for a second. Can I see Profane Command?
Yes.
Here's what I'm going to do in response to Profane Command.
Okay, so Raz is still in the graveyard then,
I'm going to flash out Dust Elemental.
which does.
When Dust Elemental comes into play, return 3 creatures you control to their owner's hand. So I'm going to choose Dust Elemental and Commander Eesha.
Okay. That's fine by me.
It's
Raz.
going to fizzle the entire spell.
I am not sure that is that how that works?
You have
Let's say
no-
and.
It's choose 2.
the-
So it doesn't fizzle the spell.
Yes, it does.
How?
Because you don't have a legal target on one of your modes, so it fizzles the whole spell. If you
I do have a legal target at the time of cast though. I just don't have a it's
at
just
the time of cast, but at the time of resolution, it's gonna fizzle. Spells don't fizzle when they're still
well
in the
then
stack.
that was the same thing that we were talking about with the with Decimate, I think it is. No.
Decimate is special though for some
Decimate
reason.
is destroy target artifact, land, enchantment, and creature.
Right.
But if one of those targets becomes illegal, it doesn't fizzle the spell.
But Decimate is special for some reason that I can't explain. But I am very sure that if you cast a Cryptic Command and one of your modes is bounce a target and they get rid of that target before Cryptic Command can finish resolving, then
Nick's
the entire
asking you a
spell
question.
is going to finish. Then the entire spell's going to
I don't think the
Cryptic is
entire
gonna
spell
fizzle.
fizzles.
This has happened to me many times in
With a
tournaments.
choose card, not with any other card that has
with
text that's
Cryptic
inline.
Command, which is pretty much the exact same unless you can find a difference between the way Cryptic Command, which would say like let's say counter target spell and
Return target creature.
return target creature, or counter target spell and let's say it's counter target spell and draw, and then I am being cryptic, so I'm going to remand my own spell to fizzle their counter target spell. So their counter spell fizzles. The entire cryptic fizzles. They don't get to draw.
Paxton, what was the card that you played?
I played Dust Elemental. So it's going to return Commander Eesha off of the battlefield so that Profane Command can't -8/-8 Commander Eesha, and since it has no legal target, it's gonna fizzle the whole damn things because I don't want.
Profane Command is a choose, so you get to choose multiple.
Yes,
modes, right. But you have to choose the modes at the time that you cast it.
Right. So I chose Profane Command, giving Commander Eesha -8/-8 with one mode, and the second mode targeting Razaketh to put him into play. You no longer need 4 distinct targets for Decimate. If the spell or ability uses the word target in multiple places, the same object or player can blah 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 blah. So I don't think I don't think me bringing up that rule is actually relevant to the current situation. Thank you for looking that up, though. Ridiculous. I'm gonna be biased and say fuck you.
I don't know. I'm siding with that. Nick will probably look it up in a second, but I think he gets, even if you interact and make an illegal target for one, I think the other choose still goes forth.
I don't think that both.
Well, you can think all the fuck you want. Look up the damn roll.
Well, I'm sure someone is. Let's for now say that it doesn't.
No, I'm just gonna pause the game, because I'm quite sure that it fizzles the spell unless they change the ruling.
The thing is that Paxton's trying really hard because he knows that if he knows that if Raz hits the board, we really can't just say, oh yeah, this just happens.
I wouldn't do your pin on stream.
Whatever. It's fine. None of these people are gonna get my phone. Unless they do, in which case, haha. Let's see.
I'm just looking it up on the Gather real quick.
Okay. I don't have any Wi-Fi right now anyways.
Oh, well, that's not very helpful.
I know, right?
Look up Cryptic Command.
We're not looking at Cryptic Command. We're looking at Profane.
It just says if it shows an X where X is a spell's effect, you may pay X only once.
Google Profane Command illegal target or something. I'm sure there will be something on the forums.
Or just fizzling Profane Command would be fine.
Dudes, read the chat.
Yeah, Decimate is a special instance because it doesn't include like multiple mode and text boxes.
Yeah, so
like Decimate has is its own special instance. There's no other card like Decimate where you're choosing 4 different targets.
The second ability. If Profane Command is to be given to give my opponent sufficient XX in order to kill it, and he does a prot black by casting Apostle's Blessing, so in this case it's making it an illegal target.
Yes.
Does it still resolve in the instance recurring the creature from graveyard to play? Answer from one person is, as long as at least one target is still legal, the spell will resolve. The second person answers, yes it does. The spell is countered on resolution only if all targets become illegal.
Oh, very interesting. That's interesting.
So I guess
that was by a staff member, and the other one was a rules guru. And this is off of
so you
MTG Salvation.
You can still target Razaketh.
Yeah, so Razaketh is still targeted. He comes into play, but
okay.
Eesha is not affected because she's bounced to your hand.
She's bounced to my hand. Okay, well, with that in mind, do you mind if we rewind the clock and just let Commander Eesha go to the graveyard?
That's fine. I'm cool with that.
I'm cool. I'm okay with that.
So it has to be everything.
So here's another site just to make sure. And that is the same answer, but it depends on what else you choose. A spell is countered if all of its targets are illegal.
Right. So Profane Command, what are its other modes besides regeneration and
target player loses X life, and up to X target creatures gain fear until end of turn.
Interesting.
So
that is pretty hard to fizzle.
All right. So with that in mind, we are going to sack a zombie to Razaketh.
Nice.
And I will take 2 life. And we are going to go tutor a card. This could take a moment.
It's good for us to know as well. I mean, like in future plays and stuff like that, with whatever else we do.
Yes. That could be good.
But you're about to unleash hell over there with your Dawn.
Yeah, that could happen. I'm not sure if I have the best setup here. We'll see.
No, any creature advantage at this point would be good. Late game. Or not.
I mean, it is a lot of creatures.
I just have to make good use of this 4 mana that I've got available here.
Hello, Gendo. Thank you very much for joining us. Sorry we did not say hi earlier. We were heated in the moment.
This is true. We were having a rules debate.
Okay, so unfortunately I have nothing to deal with the graveyard, so... This sucks.
I've got an 8/8 and a 5/5.
We'll get this card. And then we'll sacrifice another zombie, take another 2 to get the other card that I wanted.
Okay.
So Paxton, I took another 2 there. Ooh, I'm down to 11.
Ayo.
This might be the end of Jammal and I. Or RennoDude, as he likes to be called.
Interesting story behind that name, actually.
Is it a... Never mind. Go ahead.
No, it might be a story for off stream.
That's going to make a porno reference.
You're not totally wrong.
All right.
Would you like to cut my dick?
Only if I get to slap it first.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
So now I'm gonna check my graveyard again for some stuff.
Ooh, hot.
Okay. So
Paxton, that spike over there is incredibly terrifying.
yes, it is. I'm not too scared of it until he gives Eesha haste or anything like that. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap out for a Victimize, choosing 2 target creatures in my graveyard, Vampire Hexmage and Vampire Nighthawk. I'm going to sacrifice my other zombie and bring these 2 into play tapped. And that... I guess I do have this 8/8 Flying Trampler.
He just came out this turn.
Yes, he did. He did come out this turn. You are correct. So that, as long as it was, will be my turn.
Okay, so I will end step, sacrifice Buried Ruin.
Sacrifice whom?
Buried Ruin.
Okay.
And that's going to get me back Nevinyrral's Disc.
Ooh.
This is the part where I get mad that that happened.
I don't want to happen, draw.
It's only in his hand.
Yes, it will come into play tapped, so that's...
He's putting a turn on all of us suffering a brutal death. Death by feathers, I think.
10 minutes to work with.
You make it sound so worthless.
Let's start with Route. I will discard.
What does Route do?
Destroys all creatures and they cannot be regenerated.
You have to discard a card.
I will discard Moon Silver Spear.
In response, I'm going to sacrifice Vampire Hexmage, targeting Jace.
Bye, Jace. Nice play.
Yes, this is the first game. We got caught up on a rule. And since Razaketh and Nighthawk are both going to die, I will take another 2. And I will...
why are you going to take another 2?
I'm sacking, in response to the route, I'm sacking Vampire Nighthawk to Razaketh.
Gotcha. He goes down to 9.
Hopefully this game will end soon. We're on 2 hours.
A lot of that was set up, though, to be fair.
That's true.
I will play Nevinyrral's Disc, and I will discard Scroll Rack.
Where... Oh, there we go. That is the card that I wanted. Not just wanted, but need. Do I actually want that card? Don't think I do.
I'll pass.
Oh boy, let's see how this actually goes down.
So basically, Jammal has to Torment of Hailfire me now. That's what has to happen. Stony poker face. It's in there. I know it is.
I did just tutor a card.
And you do have Cage of the Suns out. So if Brandon could just go ahead and counter Torment of Hailfire so that he also doesn't get smashed in the face for 1 billion damage, that would be great. Yeah.
Brandon, don't you touch me.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to pop Metallurgic Summonings.
You can only activate that ability if you control 6 or more artifacts.
Oh, fuck, that's right. Thank
Hell-
you for the reminder.
Hell yeah.
Oh, go get it!
Yeah, you ain't gonna just freaking Yagmoth's bargain. What are you talking about, blue card?
Thank you. Oh boy.
I mean, Yagmoth's will. Or more accurately, Past in Flames.
Why'd you get rid of my Jace?
Cause my stuff was gonna die.
Yeah, it is a longer game, but you know what? That's to be expected because we have 3 control decks just kind of
Chillin'.
smashing each other for card advantage.
Pass,
guys-
pass.
you
I'm
want
gonna
some?
make this turn fast. Pass.
Is this still the first game?
Yes.
There's 3 control decks on the board.
Oh, Matt, do you have any Doka? Do you have? Can you?
No, I threw it all away.
You just threw it
I
all
knew you were
away.
coming over, so I was like, man, I have all of this. I just like almost like.
Can you load me up a Doka pipe? Would you do that for me?
I'm gonna play a Cabal Coffers.
I love you. Love this guy. Yeah, it's awesome. What'd you do?
Played a Cabal Coffers.
Oh wow.
Gross.
need to say goodbye.
Dudes, dudes, read the chat.
We read the chat.
I just like that.
You guys take it off?
Gendo with coffee. Unit 2.
Blue player passes with all mana up. I know, right? It's totally casual.
Can you counter that Cabal Coffers? I wish.
I don't think it works that way.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
So we'll Cabal Coffers for 5 because of Cage Sun, adding 1 more mana to its pool. So
Here it comes.
So for 5.
Get ready, Brandon. Come on, I need your help on this one.
6, 7.
Kind of want to watch you die.
You know what? That's most people's reaction
8,
towards
9.
me. In pretty much every aspect of life, they just want to watch Paxton fucking die.
So
just die
we'll,
already, you
we'll
bastard.
Torment of Hailfire for 7.
Okay.
Oh god! Counter it! Counter it!
So repeat the following process 7 times. Each player takes a bolt unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card.
So, and it's for 5.
Yes, it's for 5.
Brandon.
I'm liking where this is going.
It resolves. So I'm going to take 3 and get rid of these 4 cards. Wait, do I need Crucible Worlds? Probably not.
What is it? Discard a
I
card?
think I just want life.
What are the options? Discard.
Discard a card or sacrifice a non-land permanent. And this is each opponent.
Yeah, I think I just want life. Wait, but I'm going to gain so much life pretty soon.
How many times?
5 times.
Okay.
No, I want do I want Crucible out? Let me check my graveyard.
Is it for 7? 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? Yeah, hold on. Sorry. So I tap these.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, yes, it is 7 times. Thank you.
7 times. Oh boy.
Oh, 7 times.
That pretty much answers my Crucible question.
Don't need it.
Yeah, we don't need that.
I'm going to discard my hand and Metallurgic Summoning, so that's 3.
Okay.
1 more card from my hand, that's 4, and I take Bolt 3 times.
Okay, so you'll take 9.
I will
Thank you, Mod.
also take 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 9. So Brandon, player 3. Ding ding. You're at 11. Me. Ding ding. I'm at 20.
You got a minus 1 than that off me. I took 9.
Oh, whoops.
let's go with that.
There you go.
15,
And
6, and 9.
Before anything else can happen, 6, 7, we're going to scour the disc.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
I run answers, boy.
Man, I need to top deck my ass off.
And I will pass the turn.
Well, the disc was a huge boon. I was about to wipe away all of his nonsense. And
Nope.
You have 1 turn remaining.
I'll kill you.
I'll fucking kill you.
I do see you have some stuff.
Like a bunch of
I
mana.
don't think I want to play that.
So, like I said at the beginning of the game here, and let me talk a little like meta type stuff. Like I said at the beginning of the game, I kept a 3-land hand with a lot of high CMC cards, and normally that's not really what you want to do, but because Razaketh has that tutor ability, if you can get to the point where you can play Raz, which I just had to fight through my Cage Sun being bounced a couple of times. I have a lot of recursion in the deck, so him getting knocked out isn't that big of a deal. So as you can see, once I get my control aspects out on the board and I get my mana ramp and everything going, it doesn't matter what my starting hand was.
Fuck.
So I am gonna Dawn.
So he's dawning.
I just threw away the only card that has an answer for Dawn.
I am okay with this. None of these creatures have haste. None of these creatures really do anything too special when they enter the battlefield. As a matter of fact, this might be good for me. We'll have to see, though. Dawn is a spell, by the way.
And I am going to discard the planes that was in my hand. And then let's see.
So Dawn is now removed from
Hushwing
the
Griffin.
game, right?
Yeah. Hushwing Griffin and Dust Elemental are going to be doing some conflicting things. So how do I want to do this?
You want to cast a card and cut that life total down a little.
Do you have more lands in play than me? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I have 8.
You have 8. You have
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. Okay, so that does nothing.
Woo! Does nothing!
So let's bounce. Please stay back.
Can you put that Leonin Arbiter away? Like right the hell now?
It's yeah, I like that guy. He's
Considering it like counters my whole shtick
Don't
here.
you have a mom in there too?
cool. There is a mom in here. There's also Hushwing Griffin. There's a 6/6 with flying and fear. There's Mangara of Corridor, which would love to kill that coffers. No.
Trogdor.
Okay, yeah, I'm just going crazy with power at this point.
I'm sorry, can I see the creatures that came into play?
He's still doing his last 3 creatures.
Hang on. I'm thinking about switching some stuff around. Yeah, we're going to switch around Eesha and Solemn. Okay, then I have a trigger with Solemn.
Wait, how did Eesha get back to your hand?
I'm bouncing
Dust
it with Dust
Elemental.
Element.
Okay.
So I'm going to put planes in play. Blink. Kind of shuffle these. Go ahead and shuffle these face down. And then I'm just gonna pass, you know? It's just, there's nothing else I can really do right now.
Wow, that was very unfortunate. I drew a land. Pass turn.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun turn.
I really needed to top deck my ass off, and it just fucking fucked me.
Okay, so
So you can search, but you have to pay 2.
okay.
Also, your
so
creatures don't get EBT abilities
creatures do not get ETBs.
Wait, we can search our library if we pay 2?
if you pay 2.
What's disabling?
Oh, wait. Anyone can?
No.
No,
you
no.
can't search your library unless you pay 2. Leon and Arbor.
Oh, got it.
stops.
What's stopping into the battlefield triggers?
Hushwing Griffin.
Can I?
Creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. It's a torpor. or a
Okay,
stick.
that's I don't like that.
Nice.
I
So
got
you're
some-
tapping for 5?
got some Haiti bears out here.
So I've got 5.
got some hate bears.
So Hero's Downfall, that thing that stops ETBs.
Yes.
So I've still got 2,
Really wish Painful Quandary affected you.
3, 4, 5, 6 for a Demon of Dark Schemes. When Demon of Dark Schemes enter the battlefield, all other creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn.
Stack.
Whenever another creature dies, I get 1 energy.
I'm gonna sack Martyr Sands in response.
So you get 1 energy.
I'm gonna reveal Commander Esha, Oreskos Explorer.
I don't
and
get that
Maw.
energy. This is still on the stack.
Oh.
I'm gonna gain 9 life. So these 3 are revealed. These creatures will all die.
How many creatures was that?
3. Solemn
So I
trigger.
have
I
3
draw.
energy. And I can pay 4 energy and put a creature from my graveyard onto the battlefield tapped.
I got an energy thing around here somewhere.
My turn?
No. It is not your turn. And then
Not
I
yet.
will pay... I will pay 4 and mutilate. All creatures gain -1/-1 for each swamp I control, which is 4.
4. Okay.
So, no, that is dead.
Oh yeah, because -2/-2.
Yes. So I now have 4 energy. I will pay my 3 and use my 4 energy to get Razaketh back onto the field tapped.
Nice.
Demon does any graveyard, that's true, but there's only one graveyard I care about. Unless there isn't. Let me, I don't care about your graveyard. You have no creatures in there. Paxton, let me see your graveyard for any cool creatures.
There you go.
Thank you. I don't need that right now, though. I just spent it. But appreciate it nonetheless.
Fine, be that way.
No. Ooh, Worm Coil Engine. That's a card.
Not worth it.
I love how the mod has my back completely at every point in this game. Love for the new guy. I love it.
Just wait.
Just wait.
He is winning this game. Currently.
It's true.
Brandon, do you have anything in your hand?
I was forced to get rid of it.
Right.
I
Why
have
didn't you
all
counter
the,
it, Brandon?
I have all the
You
answers
just wanted to watch me die.
in the hand that I got rid of.
You just wanted to watch me die, and look at what's happened to you.
Still worth it.
Still worth it.
Even if I go down
So
in,
spiteful.
in a sad ball of shit, still
So
worth it.
bitter.
Just remember, every time you
6
cast
life
a card,
with
you
a
gotta,
painful quandary out.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do, you poor bastard?
I know. It's, whatever I do is gonna hurt, no matter what.
I think I'm gonna grab actually your Sun Titan.
That's actually really scary. I think what sealed the game was the mutilate just there, picking off my 6/6 with flying.
Where did the Sun Titan go?
It's probably in there.
There it is.
He's gonna get some card advantage, and I'm really fucking jealous.
So I will go get a card CMC 3 or less.
We may have to tap out here soon, Brandon, but
You got time for one more game?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean tap out?
I mean, tap out of this game. We're gonna lose.
Oh, yes. I was like, what are you tapping out of?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm about to gain 20 life. I'm gonna go to 40-4. Who fucking knows what's gonna happen? This game.
I will get a Mirage Mirror.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn.
Oh, you're
Alright.
tapped out. Damn it. I was going to say you should Mirage Mirror your enchantment.
I will gain 20 life.
Oh, you can't. Creature or artifact only.
No.
I will
Artifact
draw a
creatures
card.
or enchantments.
Nice. That would be great to do right now.
I will play
It'd be
land.
lovely. I am at 9 life.
I'm at 6.
Paxton's
you-
at 44.
If you get rid of that stupid thing, I will help you out until the ends of the earth.
Good. I don't need your help anymore.
Yeah, I know.
I am the demonic
I'm
overlord.
gonna cast Mom and Commander Esha.
And are you going to discard 2 cards or take 10 damage?
Ooh, good question.
Or 1 card and 5 life?
I like the latter of the choices. Pass to Brandon.
Top deck.
Here we go. Here we go. Give me the money. Oh my god, this will kill me.
You are at 6 life. It'll put you to 1.
I'm gonna finish you off with
No,
Mother of
this
Runes if
literally
that
will
becomes
kill
the
me.
case.
But you know what? Can I read that real
Mom is
quick?
gonna come in
Painful
with the
quandary?
beat down like,
Yeah.
all right, he's at 1. We're doing it. Mom's like, I protect my family, motherfuckers. We're gonna beat this guy down.
Oh my god. It'll kill me no matter what I do.
What is it, like a Gataxian probe or something?
No, it's way better if I had literally 5 more life.
I'm gonna cast Brainstorm. It's worth it. Fucking blue players, get Painful Quandaried. Get it.
Nick just saw what I had.
I just love those stacks. I love it.
Oh my god, this is so brutal. Why does it have to be this way?
Because Magic
Because I'm
you.
mono black answers.
Yes, mono
So,
black.
I have to ask, if I
Yes.
cast something, does it resolve before I die?
No. Because Painful Quandary triggers before your card resolves. So once your life hits 0, the game is you are done, and everything on the stack from your side is exiled. We've had this
my
discussion many a time. I call it the Paxton rule.
No, it's fine. Because if this would resolve the second card, it would obliterate this board state and just put everything in my favor.
Yeah, no, but you die though instead.
Yeah.
Instead of that, you die.
Fuck it. I'll go out on my own terms. I'm going to play Mizzix Mastery. Overloaded. So Overloaded says whenever it says
no.
cast this spell, Overloaded, each turns into... target turns into each. So then I would be able to play every instant and sorcery.
Yeah, and you can't discard a card, so you go to 1 and then you
Right.
try to cast a spell and then you die.
Right. Well, that's why I was asking what happens first, because I would be able to capsize or bounce it back.
Well, so when you capsize, you cast that spell.
I know,
And
I
then Painful
take...
Quandary says, take 5.
Right.
And then you die.
But that's why I was asking, does it still resolve even if I take the damage?
Unfortunately not.
Yeah, it would be like... literally, if I had 5 more life, I would have just wrecked utter face.
Not the case.
Oh well, I am dead from it.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I'm dead from it.
All right.
I was going to say maybe I should hold out one more turn. But no, not worth it.
Okay.
I went out on my own terms. That's all I care about.
So let's see if I can kill Paxton.
By the way, I top decked Mizzix Mastery. And I was going to overload it.
I do have a very good blocker out right now.
What is that blocker?
Commander Eesha.
Commander Eesha is a good blocker, ain't she?
She's probably like the best blocker. Creatures don't mean shit to Eesha. She's like, what? I got protection from those. So if I'm blocking a creature, it ain't doing shit to me.
That was a good game.
So
If I literally had 5 more life.
4.
Fuck.
So
What'd you eventually draw?
Mizzix Mastery, and then I overloaded it.
Or what are you gonna do?
Huh?
What are you gonna do?
Your hands are still up. What are you gonna
I've
do?
got 5 mana. So 5 black. Let's see. That's a card. 5.
I'm so excited, Matt.
Yeah.
But we're at
6,
like a
7,
critical, like this is the last
8.
phase of the game.
Army of the Damned.
Army of the Damned.
Army of the Damned.
Damn. Damn.
Duh.
So 13
Duh.
2/2 zombies.
Yeah. They just, that's probably my favorite zombie card. If I were to ever build a zombie deck, it would, like, I wouldn't have very many actual zombie creatures. I would just be trying to generate a shit ton of tokens. Like Resident Evil 4 holed up in that cabin with the Spanish dude.
2,
Red 9ing the fuck out of zombies.
3, 4.
The game was so fun.
They just what did they do? They did an actual like recreation in a new engine. I
Of
think.
RE4?
Yeah, I believe it was in a new engine.
Does it handle the same?
Yes.
That's
Identical.
good.
Yes,
Okay, that's good.
4. For
They
the
released
Xbox.
it for PS4 as well. I actually have it.
think it's-
It looks almost the same.
I
Maybe.
didn't like it as much with the Wii point and shoot controls. Like I really thought that the
guys.
the
Yeah, it's
the
been a while since
jiggly
he's sat
pointer
and
with
shared with
the
us.
with your 8-way axis was really
Painful.
No. I thought it was
8.
it was nice because it created a forced atmosphere. Like it
Yeah.
forced you to only be able to like go on certain axes.
Yeah,
you know?
when you aimed it, like
And-
zoomed way in, so you
and
couldn't
you're
even
like,
see your
"Oh, God."
shoulder.
Yeah, the field of vision like narrows in to right
So
over
Paxton.
your shoulder.
Sorry, just 1 second. So Paxton, I'm gonna be swinging at you with Sun Titan.
Not dude, Jamal. You have priority in this conversation.
Oh,
So Paxton, I will be swinging at you with Sun Titan, which will trigger.
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna block it.
Okay. Go ahead. So you can block it. I'll go get my Thought Vessel. Then I will play 2, 4,
He's so smart.
6, 7, 8.
He's just gonna attack
9.
me with Sun Titan. Because I could like wind shards the fuck out of you right now. You don't know what I'm about to do.
I will play a Thran Dynamo
Ah.
for 7, 8. And fuck. Mana is awkward.
That board state. There's so many
2.
things.
5.
Oh my god, play spells. Play spells, Jammal. Or don't.
Yeah, Dictative Erebos.
Dictative Erebos.
Dictative Erebos. And pass the turn.
Okay. Let's see what we draw. See what we draw. Interesting.
Hey, Paxton, where's your library, bro?
It's in my graveyard, mostly.
So,
I'm gonna attack you for 2.
sorry, at the... Okay, you're gonna attack me for 2?
Yeah.
In the air?
Yeah. You can't block it.
In response, I'm going to turn Mirage Mirror into a copy of Painful Quandary for the rest of this turn.
Okay.
And I will not block the 2.
Boink, boink. You're at 7. Go.
I Traumatize and then Snapcaster.
Dual caster.
Dual caster, I'm sorry.
So he removed 26 cards from my library and then 13 cards from my library.
Sweet. Then he glimpsed you.
Not quite that much.
So I'll make 5 mana again.
He did hit me with Altar of Dementia, I think
5.
twice.
For an 11/11 twice.
Yeah. I'm just barely hanging on here.
So I'll make 6 mana. I'll play Zulaport Cutthroat and a Whip of Erebos.
Oh, I love that cutthroat.
1, 2, 3, 4. I will tap Whip of Erebos, put Razaketh on the field. He has haste and will be exiled at the end of the turn. How much life do I have?
7.
I have 7 life. Okay, so I gotta make this count. Okay.
Can you zero me out, Pax?
Player 3.
Yep. Thank you.
Alright, so I will sack a zombie and pay 2 life. That gives me an energy counter. And you have to sacrifice a creature.
Why?
Dictative Erebos.
What creature died?
A zombie was sacrificed to Razaketh.
Okay. I'll sacrifice Mom.
No, not Mom. Now I feel bad.
I don't. At all.
There is a certain card here. Where art thou? That card. And we'll sack another zombie. And I'll get another injury counter. And we'll get this card.
Esha's gone. Wait, so you're losing life for these sacks, right?
Yes, I'm losing 2 life.
So you just sacked 2 creatures?
Yes, I sacked 2 creatures this turn. So yes, I should be at 5.
No, you should be at 3 because I hit you once. So you were at 9, you went down to 7, then sacked 2 creatures, that's 4, so you're at 3.
Ah, right. Oh, no. Cut that.
It might not actually matter, we'll see.
It definitely does not matter. Play Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. 2, 4, 5. Play Gary. Also, thanks to Zulaport Cutthroat, I gained 2 and you lost 2. Gary comes out, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'll gain 15 and you'll lose 15.
Yeah, that sounds like game. I'm just gonna look at my library here, see if there's anything relevant.
If you can't, just because this is game. Gary and Razaketh are both on the field right now, so what I can do is I can not infinitely, but I can loop Razaketh and Gary pretty efficiently here. I just sack Gary and Raz, or I can even sack all of my zombies. I'll lose 2 life, but I only lose 1 life per zombie thanks to Cutthroat. I can sack Gary. I have a ton of resurrection, recursion spells in the graveyard. Play this over and over again until Paxton is at no life. Demon of Dark Schemes will get a bunch of energy. I can keep recurring Gary over and over again, keep sacking it, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, this
pretty much.
Yeah, that ends up being game.
Well, what was super smart was only attacking with the Sun Titan, and instead of just swinging all out, which would have just being patient is good because I had Angel of Dire Hour in my hand, so I was really hoping you'd just fall for the trap and swing all out.
No.
And then I would get to exile all your creatures and then swing back in for the win. That would have been a path to victory, but you very cleverly avoided that. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And shall we smoke? And come back for another game? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Hey, yeah. I love this deck. I've been having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I love your Eesha deck. I love Razaketh more though.
You would be biased towards your own deck. That's just like me saying I like Razaketh, but I like my Eesha deck more. Yeah.
so that's 1 win for me.
And I like you. I like you, Jammal.
I also like me, believe it or not.
A lot of people don't.
Really?
A lot of people don't like me.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck them.
Oh no!
We like you.
I forgot to bring.
So,
I forgot to bring Selvala.
Matt, can you actually run the intro? Because we're gonna take a quick break here.
Depends on what Brandon's gonna do.
I've completely forgotten to bring Selvala.
You just have Raz. Okay, well then I'm not gonna switch to black. I'll switch to.
Oh
green.
no! I've got other decks.
Do you want to play Matt?
I don't know.
I've got other decks to play. I was probably gonna play my Mizzix deck next, just because his deck reminded me that that's fun.
I could
And a
play,
thing.
play Eesha,
And
yeah.
a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll leave it up to the chat. Let's see what you guys want to like. Shall I play with Commander Eesha once again, mono white control, or shall I play
Which is pretty funny.
Oviya Pashiri, who is mono green Voltron?
I've also got some decks to select from. Unfortunately, I don't have my best deck here, but I do have 5 commanders, 2 of which are relatively, 3 of which are relatively casual.
What do you think is your best deck?
I think that my best deck by far is Selvala.
Selvala, interesting. Yeah, I could see.
Just because she's the most streamlined. She's like the most. She gets the most wins. She plays very efficiently. I brought 5 decks with me today. Razaketh the Foulblooded, which is the deck that you guys just saw. I have my Mizzix of the Izmagnus deck, which is a deck mostly focused on card draw as its win condition. Child of Alara, whose win con I will keep a secret. Paxton knows what it is.
Yeah.
Kemba Regent, which is my casual Voltron deck. It's not too absurd. Ifara, God of the Polis, which is my other casual deck. She happens to be she just draws cards. This deck, I don't know how to win with this deck. This deck just draws cards. It has some control aspects, but for the most part, it just flashes in creatures. It does Ifara things. If any of you guys would be interested in seeing any of these decks, go ahead and let me know. I am more partial to playing Mizzix this round.
Yeah.
Just because I like to draw cards. It's one of my favorite things to do in Magic the Gathering.
Go for it.
What's Brandon gonna play?
I'm going to play Daxos.
Oh,
Or
great.
Daxidius.
Matt, let's go smoke.
Yeah, I'm literally ready any second.
I'll let you guys smoke, and then we'll
Bam.
talk it up over here.
Oh, roll 5. So of the 5, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So put a 1 on it so that you know that you got 1 vote.
So we got 1 vote for Ifara.
There's tons of dice here, so you can...
Yeah.
So if anyone else votes for it.
If anyone else wants to do a roll.
You
or
got
vote.
a Kemba for the win, so I'll count that as a vote.
Yeah, that sounds like a vote to me.
What else we got, people?
I voted for Mizzix.
He already voted for Kemba. Same.
So we got
Wolfmech is child.
Okay, that my vote doesn't count. We
And
do have
Zodion is number 2, voting for number 2, so that's Mizzix.
so we got a 4-way tie so far.
Does my vote count?
Does your vote count?
I don't know.
I don't know. You are the producer.
That doesn't mean shit.
I think it means you get to make the rules at least.
Yeah, right. Okay, so Nick is voting Kimba.
Okay.
Or Kemba, however you want to pronounce it.
So these two are easily the weakest of these 5. Actually, Child might be the weakest just because she has I love her win con so much. It never happens, but when it does.
This is a white-black control deck, so
Yeah.
you do you, brother.
Is it like Death and Taxes or
No. It's just tantalizing. It really doesn't have a good win con. It's just made to just hinder the shit out of everybody else.
Right. So Razaketh, I don't think is going to be seeing any play here. There will be a little setup though, just because I am poor and some of these decks share cards with other decks.
That's fine. If you own the card and you proxy it, we typically don't have any issues with it. as
Yeah,
long
no,
as you-
that's usually how I am too. It's not that I even have proxies exactly. I just need to switch the cards out from sleeve to sleeve.
That's fine.
I'm assuming that there's going to be no more votes coming in. So as much as I want to play Mizzix, what would your vote have been?
Actually, I was gonna vote for far right.
Afara?
Yeah, but it looks like everyone else wants to see Kemba.
I'm fine with playing Kemba one time. I don't mind losing real quick.
That's my line. I'm playing Daxos. I think the only win con in here is to at some point steal your creatures and then beat you in the face with them. But that is like turn 59 after a long, grueling battle to deal damage to me.
So we'll put Mizzix back in his slot. We'll put Child back in her
I
slot.
would have been interested to see how your Mizzix plays different from mine.
Well, if it's the last game, it should be a good one, as long as Pax doesn't go off and kill everyone. Just in case you were curious, the Child of Alara deck, its win condition is Maze's End.
What is that?
So Maze's End is a land that says if you control 10 gates with different names,
Oh, right.
and you pay 3 mana and then tap it, you win the game.
Yeah.
So it's a land-based control deck.
Uh-huh.
My Mizzix plays very card draw. It's very spell Spellslinger, big, play a bunch of spells, draw a bunch of cards. The main win condition is Lab Maniac. The second win condition is just accidentally blowing everyone up. And the third win condition is killing myself because fuck you guys.
I actually mill people out a lot more often with this Mizzix deck than I've seen in Commander at all.
Yeah.
Like, I had Ben, who is someone else who used to come on the stream with us. He was like stacked up to like you couldn't attack him. He had like 5 different versions of whatchamacallit, ghostly prisons or whatever. So like there's no way you could deal damage to him. And he had I think another enchantment out that just said prevent X damage, where X is the number of enchantments you have.
Yeah.
So he was turtled up. So what I ended up doing is milling the shit out of him with a bunch of like creatures. So what I did is I played Rite of Replication, kicked on a large creature,
Yeah.
and then just started sacking shit to mill him out with Altar of Dementia.
Yeah. Oh, and like I said with the Afara deck, she is blue-white flash. You play Afara, you get some control enchantments so that people leave you alone, and then you just flash in creatures on other people's turns so that you can just draw cards.
Nice.
There is no win con in that deck. The only way I win is by accidentally beating people down or by just controlling the game and then people give up.
Nice.
I don't mean to win. That is just that's my I want to draw cards.
This deck is literally just built to hinder you and just make you want to give up on life.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you have met Kemba. This is my weapon to surpass Metal Gear. She is a cat that I duct tape knives to and sit on a Roomba and say, go get him.
Go get it. Oh, I assume you now understand what my Mizzix deck does, right?
It just plays big dumb spells.
And just fucking, if I can't have it, neither can you.
That sounds like Is It.
Yeah.
There are many forms of Is It. I'm drawing cards. I'm playing spells. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yep. You didn't even get to see a third of the rest of the atrocious trash that is in that deck that just makes playing it ungodly stupid.
I think your biggest folly was not killing me.
I know. I kept you alive, and I was like, okay, all right. I need him to take care of Paxton at some point, and then you ended up doing your thing and screwing me over with that fucking play a spell, discard, or deal 5 damage shit. That really, really hurt a lot, considering that's all I do is play spells.
Yeah, so to talk about this, the Raz deck in a little more in depth, it's not just play Raz, go tutor a combo and win. It is play Raz, play token creatures, sacrifice those creatures, and
get what you want. Yeah.
Yeah. So the deck isn't full of like combos or anything. I mean, Gary is a combo, sort of, but it's
We
full
got
of
Kemba out.
yes.
Interesting. Then
Yep.
I will play with black.
That was the vote. What Raz does is the deck is full of answers. It's just
I thought you were gonna have him vote.
Oh well, I didn't know that Jammal was gonna switch decks.
Oh, I never play Raz twice in a row. Not anymore. There's too much tutoring.
Magic the tutoring.
Exactly. Yeah. If there is one, I may be a semi-new player, but if there's one recommendation I can make to anyone wanting to get into Commander, aside from Soul Ring, which is of course the Commander staple,
Just buy a precon.
if you are in a color that has trouble dealing with a certain kind of card, run Scour from Existence.
Oh hell yeah!
It's a very underrated card. I like, for instance, I run black in that deck, mono black. I cannot touch artifacts. I cannot touch enchantments. So if someone is playing either of those things that is just destroying my game plan, at least I have a chance to run into that card. Yeah. Scour from Existence, totally underrated card. If you've got a copy, throw it into your mono decks. Especially something more controlling like Razaketh is. So I've heard talks on the interwebs of Razaketh being banned, and as a Razaketh player, I completely agree with that. Because he's busted.
I don't know. I didn't mind him at all. Actually.
So what you played with was a very minor version of what he does.
I promise you, you got a very subtle Mizzix.
No, well, I mean, of course, every commander has their I'm winning forever.
My favorite thing is for waiting for like him to play Runescar Demon or someone to do something, and I just reverse the whole entire table and just beat face with your own creatures and then sack them all, and then, or I just Rite of Replication and take control of all creatures, and then like it. You didn't see it once, but there are many take your shit cards.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I only got to play Domination, which made me sad because I got way better stuff in there than that. But
it was a good domination. It slowed me down a lot.
Oh, I was hoping to draw other shit that would have really helped.
So, shall we begin?
Yeah, well, I'm just waiting on you. I'm just separating some cards in the meantime.
And if you want, we can do a quick game of Standard after if we have time.
Sure.
Oh, I'll probably want to be driving home, actually. It's already 10:17.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Those are the cards you have to change out?
Yeah, these are the cards that are going to be rotating out.
All right, somebody cut this pile. Thank you. Draw 7.
All right, here we go. Let's reset some life totals, and let's get on to the next game. Those of you who are watching, thank you very much for watching. We are MTG Lexicon. We're here for your pleasure and enjoyment, and we are the dive bar of EDH for your filthy, drunken, casual Commander content. I am one of your hosts, Brandon, a.k.a. the producer. I'm also joined here by...
Pax. Just Pax. Just this Pax guy.
And Jammal, a.k.a. RennoDude. Thank you guys for being here and watching. Really appreciate it.
I'm gonna have to mulligan. That's hot, sweaty garbage.
So I'm gonna keep this. So I guess once everyone's all settled with their mulligans, we'll go back to explaining our hands.
I suppose I'll keep. Why don't you explain your hand first, Jamal?
Okay.
Just give me a minute. I got a mulligan again. I'm gonna be going down to 6. This is.
Well, I mean, while you mulligan, we can get some.
Well, then we're gonna have to look away and close our eyes. If you don't mind, I'll just sit here and shuffle and hand you my deck, and then you can do your thing.
Oh no, it's fine. I trust you. This deck plays itself more than anything. All right, then I will patiently wait for you to finish.
What a swell guy.
Should we roll to see who goes first this time, or are we?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Let me draw 6. Hopefully it's not terrible. Oh my god.
Don't you get a free 7?
I already did.
Oh, I see.
This is bad. Okay.
That was not a real roll.
Okay. Reroll.
Well, the dice agrees.
3. I go first again then, I guess.
Okay.
So I guess I'll show my hand first.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
I will keep my eyes down on my microphone.
Pax, you're just going to look around? I don't trust you. You look shifty.
People tell me that.
All right. So this is my hand. This is atrocious, but I'm already down to 6, so I really have no other choice going on here for me. Fucking sucks. This is going to be a brutal game. I can't wait to take it from both of these strong, manly dudes.
Oh yeah, so manly. Me
Right
and
in
my
the-
5'3", 105
right.
self.
Right in the bed.
Jammal!
Yeah, did you scry?
Oh, no, I did not.
Okay.
I'll keep. All right.
All right. So what I'm working with here is same as last game. It's just a safe hand. We've got these going on right here. So these, you guys know what these do. This is gonna be good for later once we get this going. I don't know if you guys can see that, but Kemba, you guys know what she does. And these guys are just some nice utility for later. They're not the best right now, but they're drops. This is a safe hand. I don't want to have to mulligan it just because I really like what I've got going on here. I play for safety a lot of the time. So I think that this is going to be fine. We'll have to see, though. And that's the hand. Go ahead, Pax.
All right. So I'm playing mono black with Xiahou done the one-eyed. I got these wonderful things, which, you got to play those to help you out later on. And I got this cool card, which can help me play other things earlier. And I might play this to get this out, but I'm not sure yet. And these two are just going to kind of help keep me safe and hopefully curve out, and we can get to a nice late game. And yeah, that's what's going on.
Cool. So we're ready to go?
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, back to our main view here. I'm going to start the game by drawing a card.
I don't know who Stripes is, but I like him.
Evolving Wilds, crack, pass turn.
All right. Apparently I am Stripes.
Stripedus.
I like that. I mean, Stripes are I'm going to play a full art planes, and I'll pass the turn.
What the fuck? A full art planes? I quit. I'm done. I can't match this.
Brandon.
Get fucked.
I will cast Dark Ritual with my swamp, my snow-covered swamp, and that's going to help me play Phyrexian Totem, which is a black mana rock, which I can activate into a 5/5 black horror artifact creature, which has some other abilities, which we will discuss later. All right.
Oh, good. Oh, good. That's not at all vague.
All right.
If I move my chair just right, we can see
I'm gonna
some
put down
very questionable
a P lanes.
art direction.
I am then going to play Altar of Dementia.
True.
You like that
True.
card, don't you?
I love that card. Pass turn. It makes for like one of the best sack outlets in the game of Magic, in my opinion.
All right.
Cost 2. You can mill people with garbage if you need an outlet.
Okay, so since we drew that, we will tap 2 and play.
Can you move your deck box? I cannot read.
We will play a Leonin Shikari. This is a 2/2 cat. I can activate equip abilities at instant speed. And I will pass the turn.
Untap, draw. Slap a land down and pass the turn.
Is that an Urborg?
It is an Urborg.
I can tap for black.
Of Yagamoth.
Let it be known that I can tap for black.
So can I,
Lands or
which
swamps?
is helpful.
Yeah, that actually helps you out a decent amount.
Daxos, the Returned.
Read his whole card text.
Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you may get an experience counter. For 1 black, 1 white, and 1 other, put a white-black spirit enchantment creature token onto the battlefield. It has this creature's power and toughness are equal to the number of experience counters you have.
Will there be anything else this turn, sir?
Pass Twain.
Okay, so we will play another regular Plains here. And... oh, that's interesting. As interesting as this is, I think instead we're going to play the Titty Kitty, Kemba, and pass the turn.
All right. We'll draw. Play a land.
Titty, titty, titty,
And then
titty,
I'll-
shitty kitty.
Play Expedition Map. And pass.
Maybe one for my Krimko, but the idea of the deck is to be so fast to beat someone before any responses. If you don't get the kill, it's always good to have that option. Is this option we're talking about what we were talking about earlier?
Soul
with
Link.
You, okay. Soul Link on Kemba.
Whenever he is deals or is dealt damage, you gain life. I gain life, specifically.
Okay.
Yeah, specifically Brandon does.
Right?
That's the part.
Pass turn.
That's the part that really is important.
All right, we will draw Plains.
I really want to make that very clear.
Well, guys, yeah, we just gotta play all the lands.
So we're going to tap for 4, and we're going to play a Quietest Spike.
Ah!
Wow.
And a Masterwork of Ingenuity.
Copying.
Copying Quietest Spike.
Well,
This is going to be a very short game.
And I believe, what is
2-2.
he's a 2-2. We will have Shakiri, Leon and Shakiri get in at you for 2.
I'll take the 2.
Okay.
player 3 takes 2.
First Blood, pass
First
turn.
blood. End step.
First
Sack
blood.
Expedition Map. And go a tutor in for any land that I want.
Unstable
Get a
Obelisk.
specific land in mind. Yeah. Kill.
You know, I actually, off the top of my head, can't remember what Unstable Obelisk does. Is that the mana rock that pops permanents?
It's the mana rock that draws cards. Right?
Oh,
If you do Bang, Unstable Obelisk.
I feel like it's the...
Fine, I'll do it.
No. No, let me guess. Yeah. See, I was right. It's it taps for 1 colorless, but for 7 mana you can sack it to pop a permanent, right?
There. That's what it does.
Yes, I knew it.
And why doesn't this guy over here do something with the cutting?
Do something with the knife.
I'll take a knife.
He's
to
got
you.
a knife.
Just put it to my wrist.
So you just have 2 quietest spikes out.
Oh yeah, just.
Untap and draw.
So I guess I reduce your life total by 3/4 when I hit you if both are equipped.
Let's play Cattle Coffers. I do have access to mana. How many cards do you have in your hand?
Me?
Yes.
I have got 4 cards in hand.
4 cards in hand. That is...
Did you Soul Link my Kemba because you knew she was gonna hit people?
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna kill you.
You're not gonna kill
You're
me.
gonna die.
I'm not gonna die.
I will kill. I will listen. I will kill you.
I will
I have
not
access
die.
to 6
I did
mana.
not have sexual relations with
With
that
that.
woman.
I mean, I really want to play this card, but I'm thinking...
It's a good idea. You're
that
thinking it's a
people
good
are just
idea.
going to be like, well...
Players mod in chat. What do you think about Mox Diamond and Wheel of Fortune now on the reserve list? Are they on the reserve list? The reserve list. Oh wait.
Damnation.
Oh shit!
Fuck you. Remind me what the reserve list is.
It's cards that will not be reprinted.
Right, so when they printed Chronicles back in the day, they just were like, hey, let's make a set with all the good cards. And
So
people were like, you're printing all these good cards so much.
So
and our
as
cards are
someone
losing
who-
value." I'll pass.
as someone who doesn't play Modern, those to have little to no effect on me.
Cabal Kafirs,
Cabal Coffers.
Daxos.
Okay.
Wait, that's 4. Wait, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2. Yeah.
I don't think that they actually need a reserve list.
I think
Like
that's only
promising that the
3
players
mana.
that
Pass
they won't
turn.
reprint cards
I think
is
you've
just
only,
like
sorry, I think you've only tapped for 3 mana there.
So Cabal Coffers, I have swamps. So that's 2 for Cabal
Oh,
Coffers.
yes, they're all
1,
swamps.
2, 3,
Yes,
4,
they're all
5.
swamps. Okay.
And then the 1 white for
Gotcha.
Daxos. Pass turn.
We will play a Temple of the False God.
Temple of the False Dog. I'm dyslexic.
1, 2, 3, 4. Play a Hedron Archive. And then 1, 2. Play a Stonehaven Outfitter. And we'll pass the turn.
those sure are creatures you can equip Quietus Spike to.
They sure are. Casuals are getting into MTG Finance, and reserve list buyouts are rampant. So like I was saying, like I don't play Modern, so I don't really care that those cards are no longer being reprinted. I will say, I think that I like wheel effects. I've always liked wheel effects. I think that they're very interesting. I think that, of course, you can make them very asymmetrical. We found a nice little interaction with one of the new commander cards in wheels,
Cast Promise of Power.
which does.
I'm gonna pay 5 life and draw 5 cards.
Okay. I like wheel effects. I think it's a shame that we're taking one more out of the pool. Mox Diamond is really strong.
Play Extra Planner Lens. And
On black.
comes in play remove a land I control from the game.
Please do black.
Snow-Covered Swamp is the name of the card.
That's a snow covered? Oh, it is a snow covered. Nice.
Yep. He has removed a snow-covered swamp. So only snow-covered swamps tap for double right now.
Yep.
Pass.
TLDR, I don't care about the reserve list. I play Commander in Standard. It means nothing to me.
I am personally against the whole idea of a reserve list and of MTG Finance in general. Like, it's a game, not a career,
Tap for 8.
and not a business.
I'm gonna play Shielded by Faith. Enchanted creature has indestructible.
Mm-hmm.
Play it on Daxos. I'm also gonna play Pestilence. At the beginning of each turn, if no creatures are in play, sacrifice Pestilence. Pay 1 black. Pestilence deals 1 damage to each creature and or player. I'm sorry, and player, not or, and player.
Okay.
And pass turn. You should totally equip and take 3/4 of that dude's life.
Man, we sure are drawing a lot of lands, aren't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna play Kemba again. Put Quiet as Spike. I want it on Kemba because I want cats. We'll put it on Stonehaven Outfitter and we'll make an enemy out of Paxton.
Oh, is he coming in at me?
Yeah.
For half your life, and then I'm sorry, 2
For 2 and then half your life. Yeah, Jammal, the reserve list is only legacy cards.
So
Modern
round it
was
up,
made to create a
34.
format that doesn't have to worry about rotation and reserve list.
So 17.
So that means I care even less.
3, and then 2. There you go.
And I'll pass the turn. Yeah, so that means I care even less about the reserve list. It doesn't affect me as a player. I feel for those legacy players. But at the same time, play a less expensive format.
Well, you're not wrong.
Yes, real life, yeah, reserve list cards are usable in EDH, but I'm not gonna dig that deep. I don't need a Mox Diamond in my deck in order to perform well.
Here's a Cryptcast.
That's a Crypt Gas. So his Swamp
I
tap
have
for double.
1 mana floating. 1. Plus 9. Dread Cacao Demon. When it enters the battlefield, if I cast it from my hand, destroy all creatures my opponents control, then tap all creatures I control.
Okay.
Kemba never gets to live for very long whenever I play her.
Hey Daxos,
Hey, what's up?
get destroyed.
I'm shielded by
Indestructible.
faith.
What?
Yeah.
Indestructible.
It's
The
indestructible?
faith of Brandon.
Yes.
It's wait, can I see it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's shielded by faith.
The faith of Brandon will keep me
Wow,
alive.
that's sick. All right. Well, it's your play.
So that card's in this deck.
I'll pee.
Wish I would have drawn it. That'd have been interesting. Sadly, I did not draw it, and thus, so this is when this deck starts falling apart, and I don't get to play for a little while.
That's a Voltron deck for you.
Yeah. It be as it is, and it is as it do.
Okay. I think what I'm gonna do
Look, I knocked him down to 17. Do with that as you may.
is pass turn.
All right, then.
8-8. Jesus Christ. 8-8. Oh my god, that is
Golly.
heavy.
We are really good at drawing lands. Kemba costs 7 right now. 1, 2.
Are you really gonna play him again?
No, I'm actually gonna sack Hedron Archive and draw 2 cards.
I was about to say, oh my god, dude, don't play him again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna play an Adorned Pouncer and equip one of the spikes to it.
Nice.
So double strike Quiet a Spike, if you don't know, is the same thing as having 2 Quiet Spikes on it.
You should put both Quietest Spikes on it and then double strike us with 2 Quietest Spikes.
I think that would effectively put your life to 1 no matter what life you were at.
It would kill you.
No, it
round
wouldn't
it up.
kill you.
Oh,
Round
round
it
it up. Well, yeah.
I will
It would still
pass the
hurt.
turn. How do you feel about modern legal EDH? So as a brewer, and unfortunately I haven't had a lot of, I haven't been invested in Magic in about a month or so. But I've always been interested in doing I watch a lot of MTG Goldfish, and so I see a lot of they do their Commander Clash, and they always do standard legal.
You know what you should watch? You should watch MTG Lexicon every Saturday, and you should catch up on the past episodes from MTG Lexicon.
Or I could just start being on the Tuesday night streams.
Or Saturdays if you have them available.
Unfortunately, my Saturdays are booked.
Aw.
If I could I plug something real quick?
No.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, thank you. I was about to say, it doesn't matter what I say, just talk.
I attend school at the Academy of Art University in San Francisco.
You're right next door to me.
Yeah.
I actually work at Zillow, and I am 1 block away. First in mission.
Rinskar
nice.
Demon?
Hello.
Oh,
Rinskar
hell
Demon.
yeah.
So, I work pretty closely with our gaming club, and I'm actually on our Overwatch team,
Nice.
which we actually have our first collegiate game tomorrow. I'm a little nervous.
Nice.
Have that after my classes. But as I was saying, we have intramural, which means just in the school. We have intramural tournaments for different esports, like Hearthstone, League of Legends, stuff like that, and we run them every few Saturdays or so throughout the semester. So
Do you have to be a resident at the school in order to?
So for most of the tournaments, you do have to be a resident to actually play in the tournament. I'm not plugging you playing. I'm plugging people watching a bunch of college students play. Video
we already
games.
do that.
No, but as I was trying to tell you earlier, this isn't my first experience with streaming. Because we are a multimedia school. It's an art school after all. There are it's not just painters and dancers. There's
how
also,
many cards are in each of your hands?
I have 3 cards in my hand. It's not just painters and dancers and musicians. We've
Brandon?
also got.
I have 3 cards in hand.
We've also got movies.
I'm familiar with the school.
Yeah, all that stuff. And so for our gaming club streams, we actually work with the multimedia department, and we do we try to do these high quality streams. A lot like this. If I got to be honest though, this is actually
this is our old setup. I'll show you in a couple of minutes. I'll show you the new layout and design that I did. It is sleek.
Yeah, no, so actually, this is, believe it or not, this is of higher quality of what our school puts together, but that's mostly just because it's student run, so it can be a little sloppy.
Oh, come on. It's just amount of hours. Like, obviously, I don't go to an art school. If I did, I would tits out the fuck out of the stream.
No, and I would love that for them to do that, but the thing is the people who run it are used to running it like like you would a football stream, like live football. Like they're more used to live sports. They're not used to live gaming.
Oh, I would love to introduce them to some of the shit that I've done, because I pull all these assets out of here, and look, if you look at our thing, all those numbers are live.
Yeah, and it's stuff that's very easy to do. They just they're just a little bit stubborn is all.
Underdeveloped.
Yeah, but in the gaming club, my main role is shoutcast.
Nice.
Director.
Here's what we're gonna do. We Runescar Demon, tutored up Torment of Hailfire, and we're gonna cast Torment of Hailfire where X equals 10.
What does Torment of Hellfire do again?
So you're gonna repeat the following process 10 times. Lose 3 life unless you sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card.
7 times, huh?
10 times.
10 times.
So, what am I at? I'm at 40?
38 and 40.
So I could take 30 damage and then die? I will take 18 damage because nothing in my hand was useful.
I'm going to sack 2 and then take 21 damage.
Oh yeah, I'm the shoutcast organizer at our school, so I work with the I do casting for Overwatch. And
at the end of your turn,
stuff like that.
I'm gonna tap for 9.
Do it up.
I'm gonna play Vampiric Tutor for 1. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Please don't kill my Adorn Pouncer.
9.
It is all I have in this world.
Yes. Okay. I'm Vampiric Tutor. And I'm gonna Pestilence for 8 and deal 8 damage to everyone.
And every creature, huh?
Yep. So I was trying to tell you not to, play your dude.
It's okay.
And I lose 2 life from the Vampiric Tutor. Cut, please.
Wow, my arms are skinny.
What
Card on top.
what just happened? What just happened?
Oh, what are you doing over there? There you go.
And we all lose 8 life.
Yeah, he already did the 8
That was me.
from... Yep, and you did the 8 from me, and you did the 8 from him already, I think.
Yeah. So, yeah, that looks right.
And then you
Yeah.
need to take another 2 though, Brandon.
Yes.
From the demonic tutor.
There we go.
You're at 7?
Yep.
Yep.
Damn.
Wow, what a fast game for
Done?
no reason.
Yeah, it was done.
Okay, just making sure. Ooh, draw a card. Oh, what's this?
I wonder what it is. How could he possibly know what he drew?
Yeah, why not? Let's do this. I'm going to
What happened to Masterwork of Ingenuity?
I sacked it.
How?
To torment.
Oh.
I'm going to play Pariah on my commander
Oh boy.
and pass turn.
Well,
Okay.
that's a pretty good combo.
Let's see what I top deck. Oh, good. It's a Rogue's Passage. Fuck. 4,
Don't do it.
5.
Don't do it.
No, I'm gonna eternalize the Adorn Pouncer
Oh, okay, thank God.
It has double strike.
and put the Quietus Spike on it. So this is a 4/4 double strike, death touch, deal half your life, pass the turn.
And we don't have much life to deal here.
I think if Adorn Pouncer hits you, you die.
I wouldn't. He might.
You're at 7?
From this point forward, I don't take damage.
Ah, yes.
Pariah.
Path.
Go for it.
I'm gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana to my mana pool.
Nice.
Summon Xiahou, the one-eyed.
Nice.
Sacrifice him. Return Torment of Hailfire to my mana pool.
To your mana pool?
I mean, to my hand. Yes, I will return the card directly to my mana pool. I meant to say I have 3 mana still floating in my mana pool, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I used up 4 of it. This is going to scoop back to my command zone. It has been summoned once.
Nice.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Cards in
We're
hand?
dead.
Cards in hand?
0 cards.
No, we're
in
dead.
hand.
We just died.
Yeah, I'm just going to Torment of Hailfire you guys again.
For how much?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. X equals 11.
So that's 33. I mean, I can't not die.
Yeah. I'm going to deal 6 damage to each creature and each player.
Well then.
If I had literally one more turn, Paxton, you would be a dead guy. Oh, I don't take any damage.
Pestilence doesn't deal damage to you?
Pariah.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. That's really strong. Well, I'm glad I'm killing you right now.
So 11 times?
11 times. Well, I
Yeah.
might be killing you right now.
Well, I'm dead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then...
That's
yeah.
6 times 3 is
Yeah.
18. Yeah, you guys are dead. Dead
Nice.
as doornails. I tormented Hailfire them to death.
Wait, do you die?
Oh, no, I don't take any damage. Yeah, I'll take it all.
Wait,
I won't even discard a
lose
goddamn
3
thing.
life.
Oh, lose, not it deals damage.
No.
Ah,
Let me see, just to make sure. 'cause
it is lose life. It is
Black
lose
mechanics. It's a classic drain life mechanic.
life. That game
Yep.
went a lot faster than anticipated.
We can go again if you want.
Get one-eyed.
I mean, that's up to Paxton. He is my ride.
Oh yeah, that's
what
right.
time is it? It's
10:45.
10:41. Yeah, that was a really fast game. So I may as well bring out the last deck I brought with me.
Okay, I'll stick with Daxos.
Who was the second most voted? Does anyone remember?
It was the one on the far right, the white blue.
Afara?
I think so.
Oh no, that's my other shitty deck.
That's all right.
There were a whole lot of things that I could have gotten with Runescar Demon, but I decided to just go for the kill.
Yeah, no, of course. And luckily you had that Runescar Demon because
Yeah.
I was ready to.
That was the tutor I needed.
Yep.
In the form of a creature, but still a tutor, a 7
Yeah.
mana tutor. Like, you know, people really, like, they don't undervalue tutors, but, like, when you actually have access to them.
Do you guys want to vote again?
It's up to them.
Can I vote?
You can vote. Here, I'll lay out the.
I kind of want to see, you got a Farah.
So I'm gonna
you
lay
got-
out the ones that haven't been played yet,
That's a good idea.
because I'm not even gonna make the other ones an option here.
So Nick votes Child of Alira.
Oh, gosh. No, I kind of don't want to see that deck right now.
What, Child?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because it's a Gates deck.
So
He's going to blow up everything and win with Gates from Dragon Maze.
okay, so we've got one for Child.
You guys know.
You guys can vote too. I'm not gonna vote, but you guys can vote.
I want to see Efara. She sounds like a lot of fun.
Man, I wish I still had.
I will be playing with Oviya Pashiri, the Voltron Green Commander.
You want this to be a fast game, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll leave Zur alone.
All right, so that's one for
Yeah,
Afara.
let's just not get contaminated.
What's your vote? What's your vote, Brandon?
Mizzix.
It's like I could have grabbed Lethal Vapors or Nether Void, and then with that Runescar game, I'd be like, let's just make this a 20-turn game where hopefully this one enchantment accrues me enough advantage to.
Any other votes from the chat? Let me just go over the decks again for you guys real quick. This is Afara. She's a casual deck. Her main goal is to draw cards while issuing minor control aspects. This is Mizzix of the Izmagnus. He's going to be going for a combo kill with the Laboratory Maniac win. And this is Child of Alara, who's going to try to stall out the game with massive board wipes and try to win the game with Maze's End Or maybe some infinite mana combos.
I like how you said that really quietly. Or maybe some infinite. So we got one vote for 1.
Yes, that's already been placed down.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm gonna give this a good 30 seconds or so before I get another vote in. Otherwise, Afara is just gonna win it. Because my vote is for Mizzix, but my vote doesn't count.
Well, it's just gonna tie shit up.
Exactly.
Jackass.
Would we have 2 Mizzixes out?
No, this is my General Tangerine, which is missing 20 cards. But I still like playing with it because in concept it
Go ahead and play
works
with
well.
Mizzix. You want to play with Mizzix? Let's play with Mizzix.
I know, but I like to leave it to the vote.
Red blue.
Red blue. Well, that's 2 there.
Looks like Mizzix. Haha.
Looks like Mizzix tiebreaker. looks like Paxton doesn't get to see Afara today.
Not today, but later.
Sucker.
You're not gonna die. So it'll be around. And even if you do die, I mean, it's not like you're gonna deconstruct the deck.
So
Yeah, he's like, well, about that.
about my honor has been besmirched.
Let's do this real quick. So, what's your commander?
Oviya, Pashiri, Sage, Lifecrafter.
Oh, I can't spell Oviya.
Oviya.
Oh, why?
Oviya. I like to say it like that, with like a really high and then a really low. Oviya.
And then who are you playing? Oh, yeah. Mizzix. I can actually spell that one.
That's so annoying, isn't it?
Let me double check that.
It's gonna be stuck in your head. You're gonna be like taking a shit like 2 days later, and just it's gonna float into your head. Oviya.
Wow. I feel like the only one wearing a sweater here.
Yeah, you look like you're warm.
Feels good. All right, and General
Bathing in your own sweat.
Tangerine. I really need to order the last of the cards for this deck.
Do it.
Okay. Some of these cards might be in a different deck. They will have a card with a little slip of paper inside the sleeve that shows what that card actually is. That is my version of placeholders. I don't really feel like looking close enough.
Brandon, what cards are you missing from General Tangerine?
It's actually a lot of multicolor hybrid cards as well as a couple of angels.
So I will roll for first.
Why he's not actually playing an allies
2.
deck? Really just like
Reroll. Well, I'm not playing a what?
an allies deck.
4.
You.
I am first.
Oh, the reason why I chose General Tangerine is because I am running white-red, but with the hybrid colors, I need all 5.
Oh, cool. Aren't there other 5-color commanders?
That are white?
Well,
or
every
red?
5-color commander is every color.
Yeah, but I can't cast it because I'm only using white and red.
I see.
My color base is only white and red. I have hybrid cards like Guttural Response, which is red-green, which is 1 red,
does make some
green, 1
sense.
other, counter target blue spell. There's other stuff that's like, what's that?
Man, that sounds fun.
The 7 casting cost, I just blanked on the name. 7 casting cost, return target creature from any graveyard to play under your control at the beginning of your upkeep. I just forgot the name of it. Anyways, a lot of hybrid cards.
I'll let Jammal cut this beautiful stack of green.
There
Let
you
us roll again.
I already did the roll. I am first this time.
Oh my god, no fucking lands
We're
whatsoever.
gonna keep this. So I can't wait.
There's no. Thank
I
you.
can't wait to get to the hand explanation here, Paxton, because this is Mizzix, and you know how his lands are.
Oh. Trust me, I am cursed.
Oh no, not quite. You'll see.
Oh, okay. Will we?
Yes, they will see first, and then you will see, and then you will laugh, and Paxton will laugh at you laughing, and then Mike will show up and he'll get mad.
Cut, please.
Oh, again?
Yeah, I just did 7, and then I'm just gonna shuffle the whole thing. When I draw literally 0 lands and 7 cards, I find that to be a problem.
I like how my cards.
Oh
on
my
this-
god,
my
again.
map.
1 land and 7 cards.
Hey, the cider spill is gone.
Hey.
Hey.
No, I can't be faulted for anything. Really.
Oh no, you still are. I just want to point out that your name is on my map.
Yeah, it's true. PAX. Look at that. Ha 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 ha.
Oh my god.
Wow, in the microphone?
Right in front of my salad.
Alright, let's see what the scry reveals. Please be a land, because this is going to be brutally painful. Okay, this is going to be brutally painful.
All right, so I'll get into my hand explanation then.
Rolls to... Oh, you
yeah,
already
we-
did.
yeah,
You-
we
no,
already
you already
did.
did.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Alright, here we go.
All right, so here is my hand. I think that you guys will enjoy this hand. It's good. It's pretty good. I don't think I need to explain this hand. It's pretty good. It's got this. It's got that. It's got some of that.
A little bit of this.
A little bit of that. So we're gonna keep it and just assume that things go well. And all right, go ahead, Pax.
All right. Well, let's see. Here's my hand. I feel like I have a strong curve. I got lands. My general is a Voltron general, so I got a card to play every turn. Yeah, we're just gonna try and roll out. Hope we do some Autobots. Autobot rolling out. Yep. Go, Brandon.
Cool. Alright, so then we're going to come to me, and let me show you what trash looks like. Good, good, bad, 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 good. So
Okay.
based off of this and that, and not what I wanted to see in that, I expect a very sad, slow game from this deck. Mind you, there are 38 lands in this deck, so I shouldn't have this problem. Shouldn't. But as everyone knows on the stream, I have a statistical problem with lands, and it's haunted me from birth, playing Magic, to now, and it still happens. So we'll see how this really goes. I'm gonna predict that I'm not gonna win.
Can I blind guess a card in your hand?
Okay, go.
And if I guess,
You can open your eyes.
if I guess a card from your hand,
I will.
right,
I will literally hand it to you in this opening hand.
is Bygone Bishop.
No.
All right, worth a shot.
Okay. I don't even run that in this deck.
All right, worth a shot. All right, so we'll start it off here.
And the game begins.
Draw my card for the turn. It's a pretty good card here, so I'll play an island,
Nice.
and I'll pass the turn.
Draw. Land.
So yes, all of my basic
Commander.
lands are
Oviya.
proxied with Pokemon energy.
Pashiri.
Nice.
Pass.
I'm gonna play a Terramorphic Expanse and crack it.
Right, if you guys are confused, that Pokemon Island out there is actually like Jammal is proxying all of his basics with Pokemon energy, which I think is really cool, and it makes Mike angry.
Yeah, and we love it.
Nobody even knows who Mike is. That's just like an inside joke between
Yeah.
each of
Fuck you, Mike.
That's pretty good. I will play a mountain, and I will pass the turn.
Untap draw. Ho! Do I want to put that out right now? I'm not sure.
I guess it kind of does
Yeah.
things at the same speed at
Yeah.
the end. We're going to
Yeah.
get out Lotus Cobra, and I'm going to say Brandon is odd. It is an even.
Yeah.
I will attack Jammal
Yeah.
for 1.
Yeah, I fucking hate you, Paxton, you little bitch. You a bitch. You attack me with Oviya,
Player
you
1,
a bitch.
a player
You a
4.
bitch. Hey, Paxton, little bitch. He a bitch. He a bitch.
Okay, go.
I wish
Look
I had
at
some
his
games,
face.
but I ain't got no lands.
At the end of your upkeep, I'm going to basic land cycle and add Barrens.
Okay. Put down a mountain and pass turn.
I'm gonna get a mountain. Oh god. So I hate these. So just as a heads up, I hate these fucking sleeves. I need to get new ones for this deck.
Always get matte sleeves.
I thought that these were matte sleeves. These are just glossy dragon shields. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend.
None of us do. Actually, you know what's funny is that same exact color and that same exact sleeve is what I had for Mizzix originally.
I don't like how they call matte matte. Like, matte should be corrugated. You know what I mean?
Or ruffled.
Or roughly, yeah, it's got texture. That's not matte.
Or concrete.
Dragon Shield matte sleeves are by far my favorite sleeves.
Yeah, they're pretty dope. KMCs used to be the best, but they were outdone by the competitors.
I'm gonna pass the turn.
I'm gonna untap and draw. Hey.
And
Land. Add a mana.
assuming these guys aren't looking at the stream, if you guys can see this at all, these are one of the proxied cards I was talking about. It's got this name down here. It's got the name of the card down here at the bottom.
Attack Jammal for 1. Attack
You a
Brandon
bitch.
for 2.
You a bitch.
Oh,
You
okay.
son of a bitch.
That's fair.
Damage 1, 2.
That's why I'm
One.
playing with full art lands to make easier
One.
recognition of
I'm
mana.
gonna get 2 counters on Jite. Pass.
So Gendo, so it's not that I don't
Reflecting
have
pool.
cool. It's not that I don't have basic lands.
Pass turn.
This is really like the aesthetic that, because wow, speaking of lands. So we're gonna tap for 4 and play an Everflowing Chalice on 2. And we'll pass the turn.
Untap, draw. Give me a land, baby. It's not.
Baby.
Give me a land,
Baby. I would really love some unhinged lands. They are. Oh, so in the new unset, they're doing the land cycle again.
So behind, oh, well, there's 2 of them. So those are some John Avon from The Unhinged.
Those are really nice.
Or I should say Unglued.
I'm
And then I think Jeff has a full art Plains foil Unhinged.
Ooh, nice. I'm gonna tap this for 2 colorless mana. And that'll be
Solid.
I have kept a very slow hand on purpose. Just to
There's
see.
a Smuggler's Copter. That's what I want to play. Combat. Jammal with Oviya and Brandon with the Cobra.
Yep.
Damage.
That
We're
happens.
gonna pump by +4/+4. So Jammal take 5 and Brandon take 2.
You still a bitch.
And pass.
Oh, wow, look at that. More shit I can't play. I'm going to play Temple of the False Dog. And then a Legionnaire's Initiative. Pass turn.
So now we've got some mana.
Oh yeah, the new, is it Undone? I thought it was Unstable is what they're calling it. But yeah, the new lands that are coming out in the new unset are freaking amazing looking. They always are. The unsets are great. I might like I never buy boxes of product, but I'm definitely gonna buy a couple of this new unset just so I can have those damn sick cards to chuckle over and rub my dick on. Just
Oh.
get them all soggy with dick sweat.
Oh.
Yeah, Unglued are definitely the best. They're very flavorful. Full of flavor. Put them in your mouth.
Okay then. Understood. So I'm gonna pay 5 here for. This is a Gilded Lotus. I promise that I own one, but as you can see, it says right there, Gilded Lotus. We all know what that card does, right?
Isn't it Gilded Lotus 6?
No,
Gilded
it's
Lotus is
5.
5.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
And then for 5, I'm going to play a Paradox Engine. Would have loved to do that in a different order, but the mana wouldn't have allowed for it. So I'm gonna
Nice.
pass the turn here.
Hey. Let's untap. And a draw.
I think that most of the cards here are here in Razaketh, so I'm actually gonna go look for that while Paxton is doing his stuff here.
Nice.
Play an Equip Mask of Memory. Go to combat. Creatures out?
Nope.
None.
None.
Nope.
Jammal.
Yeah,
In
dude.
for 5.
Yep.
At Brandon for 2.
Yep.
And I'm going to draw 2 cards and discard a card. Discard that Vengevine. Play a Forest Return. I'm gonna create a mana off of the Cobra. Gonna cast Lightning Greaves.
Nice.
Pass.
Wow. Still can't do anything.
Just Just deep proxying here on stream, don't mind me.
I'm gonna cage to the rocks your commander.
Do I want to scoop it? Interesting. Can I, Cage to the Rocks is,
O-ring.
yeah, I will, scoop it to my command zone.
Pass turn.
Sad boys.
Yeah.
Blue, 2 colorless. I would like a Lotus Cobra with clone. And I'll untap all these.
Are you gonna change rocks to my commander when he has Paradox Engine out?
Because he doesn't know what this deck does.
Yeah.
I'll,
Look at you go, Brandon. Look
I'll-
at you go.
I'll make 1 blue and 3 red. I'll play my commander.
He has
untap
Paradox
this,
Engine and Gilded Lotus out.
and I will pass the turn.
I'm like trying to diligently beat down the Storm deck. And he's just like, well, I'll just remove
Hey,
your
this isn't a
attacker.
storm
It
deck.
says any one color.
Yes, I got blue because this is a Lotus Cobra. So this enters the battlefield as blue, and that was 3 red.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, fortunately I drew land. So we got 1, 2. 3. Oviya. How about that Jide? How about that Masco Memore?
Oh, sorry, continue.
Lightning Greaves. Response?
You're a butt.
Face.
Blockers? He has them.
0.
Lotus Cobra, Mizzix.
Lotus Cobra and Mizzix.
Because he spent those counters to beef up his commander when he swings. That's why it doesn't have more.
Crew up Copter. Combat. Copter at Brandon.
Okay, take it.
And in comes Oviya at Jammal.
For how much?
I'm thinking. I'm wondering if I want to. I do want to connect. That's the thing.
You could GT minus out the other 2.
I'm gonna minus out the clone.
Okay.
So let's go to blockers.
So how big is she?
She's just a 1/2.
You get 3 counters on the GT.
I'm gonna get counters when damage happens.
Oh,
with
that's
blockers.
right. That's right.
She's a 1/2.
She's a 1/2.
And you only get counters when you deal combat damage to me?
Combat
player.
damage in general. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage,
Oh, there you
comma, you get your trigger. There's 1 counter on it right now.
So this means that if I block it, if I block, Mizzix dies. If I don't, he gets counters anyways, and then Mizzix dies. Am I right?
Pretty much, yeah. You're screwed. It's shit there.
I'll just block with Mizzix then.
Yeah, I will pump, and Mizzix will die.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna get my counters. Damage to Brandon is 3.
I can at least prevent some damage. that
I
way.
will loot.
So it'd be really cool if we could like
Force to the graveyard? I think so.
draw real cards now.
What else is out? Well, Jammal isn't dead. That makes me scared. Go ahead.
What, Paxton? It's not like I can just win the game.
Next turn, yeah, right?
like if I draw the right card, it's done. It's over.
Yeah, right?
Pass turn.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Like Jammal is the Oliphant, and I'm the Rider of Rohan, and my king is shouting at me to bring that bitch down. Bring it down. Bring
Pass
it
the turn.
down. I'm not dead. Hey.
Untap.
As if I've got any experience counters.
You might.
I am getting some very poor draws, unfortunately.
Oh, really? That must really suck in this game. Yeah, I totally feel you.
Narcissism.
What is narcissism?
I can.
Oh, narcissism.
Yeah, you want to counter that.
Yeah, that's not a card.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna win.
Yeah, that's not a card.
Negate.
Yes. Negate. Experience counter.
You cast a spell, by the way.
Experience counter. Oh.
There you go.
I have 1 blue mana floating. Let that be known.
Let me think. 1, 2. I could. Yeah, that doesn't seem bad. Let's Court of Calling, where X equals 2.
I don't have enough negates. He is running away with this game because he could just kill my commander
I'm pretty sure.
I wouldn't call that running away.
all the time.
Viridian Zealot. But we're gonna go through the rest here. Pretty sure Viridian Zealot is how I don't just lose to Paradox Engine, pretty much.
Wait, I'm sorry. 1 second. What does Court of Calling do?
Search your library for a creature card with converted mana cost X or less. Put it onto the battlefield.
Where X is 2?
X is 2.
Currently, X is 2.
X is always going to be 2 right now. Yeah, Viridian Zealot.
What does he do?
I can sacrifice him to destroy target artifact or enchantment, and he is a 2/1.
Costs 2 mana to do that, though, right?
It does, and I'm tapped out. So you don't have to worry about that till next turn. Kill Mizzix. Copter.
Who wants to make bets that I draw a land next turn?
Jammal, cut this.
I would love to draw a land next turn. Just give me your land. Even though I don't need blue, just give me your fucking land.
Swing at Jammal and Brandon.
Okay.
Jammal takes 1.
Yep, do your worst.
Brandon takes 3.
I am at 13 commander damage.
Yeah, you have 8 commander life left.
When did that happen?
Well, I've been just continuously swinging at you with Oviya every turn. I will do trigger, draw 2, discard 1.
Paxton is up against a mana screwed and a mana flooded opponent.
It's a hard knock life
Yeah,
for Paxton.
right? Poor guy.
Then I'll loot.
I could really go for some land right now.
I mean, you've got 2, 3, 4, 5,
No.
6.
1, 2, 3.
I don't know.
Can't activate.
Oh, sorry. I thought the
It's chained in the
Yeah,
rocks.
okay,
Pass
so
turn.
I thought that was a land.
Fuck. Pass turn. All my lands are in a brick
Something
somewhere.
cool. Whoa, dude. Oh, that's really brutal. It's tempting to scoop because I want to get a real game in before we leave.
This is the last game.
Yeah.
Make it count.
This is. I mean, I guess I'll just 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Say go.
End step. Mizzix dies. Untap draw. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Paxton, you know you win, right?
Yeah, I know I won. I'm just gonna. Do you want me to play this out?
Yeah, of course. Go for it.
Nissa World Waker plus. Untap 4 forests.
I mean,
Like, if I had one land, this game would change.
if there's a way out, technically, It just depends.
Do you want me to find out? if
No,
it's
no,
worth-
no, no. Let's
okay.
play it out. Let's see.
Eternal Witness.
Mm-hmm.
Narcissism is back in my hand. Soccer Tribe Elder. Vengevine Trigger. Corrupt Copter. Combat. These creatures. Brandon.
Yep.
Jammal.
Yep.
So, damage. Jammal takes 1. Brandon takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Hot.
Draw 2.
Don't forget to minus my 1 life.
Oh yeah. Discard. Loot. Pass the turn.
Oh, love of fucking God. Pass turn.
All right. Something cool.
I'm playing like racquetball against the wall right now with you guys. Like,
I'll tell you what, give me a land.
So I
and-
drew a pyretic ritual.
hey, mana's good. You got lots of it. You got your Paradox Engine. You
I'm
can make so much mana.
gonna be 100% honest
You
with you.
can-
I've got pyretic ritual and reverberate and another land.
Wow. Yeah, you could draw an instant in sorcery and just go fucking ham on that one.
Except that I drew the instant or sorcery that I drew was pyretic ritual. So yeah, I'm not really in this game.
I'm not in this
Yeah,
game.
this is frustrating and soul inducing.
Okay, I'll tell you what. If the next card I have is a land, I will stay in.
I mean, I'm gonna pass because I mean all that's gonna happen is Mizzix is gonna die, and you're about to,
Okay, it's not a land. It's gonna be a while before I. Oh my God.
Is that a forfeit I hear? Is that forfeiting?
Next card for me was a land. Oh, and then it was a mystical tutor.
They forfeited.
Yeah, we
Oh.
forfeited.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
My God. Wha-
Oviya
okay.
claims victory. Oviya
One,
and her
two,
secret garden
three,
full of
four,
metal
five, six,
tools.
She
seven,
claims
eight,
the
9,
world's
10, 11, 12,
sloppiest.
13. I have 13 draws before I get my first land.
Wow. How many lands did you have out?
1, 2, 3, 4.
What did you have in your hand?
A whole fuck house if I had 1 land.
You could have. Oh wow. You had 4 lands in play.
Yeah, but one of them's a Temple of the False Dog, so it doesn't activate until I get that 4th land.
Oh shit! So you only had 3 mana to work with?
Yep.
Yikes.
But I was gonna bring the fuck house
Oh, you could have played extra planar lens.
So
and limit the amount of lands I have. No.
That's a nice lens,
So
too.
what I don't understand is how I kept a hand with 2 mana rocks and 5 lands, and was punished with more lands.
Yeah, that really sucks. That really does suck.
That's
But that's a pretty hard keep. Like you either have to draw into card advantage or the spells that you need to win. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but you don't expect to just continue to draw into your. This deck has less than 35 lands.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Well, that is a good argument to keep that hand. All right. Good night, Nick. I think that was the last game, so we're just gonna wrap up the stream now.
Wow, what
Yeah.
a shitty way to end that.
Well, it felt
Yeah.
good to me.
I bet it did. Oh, and I had to discard this.
A lot of that game was just the turn 2 Jide on curve, getting a connection at every turn,
Oh my
and
God.
pretty much locking out one guy's commander.
All right, let's be real here.
Bricks of lands.
That my commander was not like Jite or not. My commander was not relevant.
You'd have to be right in that instance, but who knows? Who knows what you could have pulled off with all that stuff? You were basically a card away from winning. You just needed to draw it. You didn't happen not to.
No, actually, there was no one card I could have drawn.
Unless it was a card that let you draw cards or wheel, right? Then you would have just gone off. Yeah, you wheel, right? And then you have all the mana in the world to just keep playing things that untaps your cards.
And it's a very unlikely scenario that you're bringing up there.
So while I have you here, and
Mm-hmm.
while the stream's here, because some people have seen it and some people haven't, let me show you the brand new layout that I designed. So look at the current one. This has been in service for about a year and 6 months. This design. The borders are taken from the modern cards, so I pretty much just went wild with it and made these cool borders. The center has got like the commanders, so you can see who's got what. And then we have our faces. And then on a 4-player view, that whole right bottom corner is filled with obviously another player spot. So this is a design we've had for a year and a half. Now let me show you our new design that is really sick. So this is our new design. Obviously the chat would disappear after 8 seconds, so it'd be blank so that you could see it. So anytime someone responds, it lights up and then disappears. And so what we've done is we've taken the commanders from each one of the cards, we've cut out everything and left them in their corners, and then their names. At the moment, I'll just show you an example. So you see where Perforos is. You see that 40 life counter?
Yeah.
What we do is we actually reverse the color on that and go like that. And so each commander's colors pop out, and same with like where Daxos is below Perforos. You see how it's white?
Nice. This is really awesome.
We actually invert the color again to make it like solid black. So this is how our layout is for each one of these. So this is the new design layout, and it's very modern, so it matches the new modern style of the cards and everything else like that. It's not easy to see, but the MTG Lexicon is actually a video that is on repeat, and it's a molten outer layer.
Is that a House of 1,000 Corpses reference?
Yes.
House of 1,000 Souls?
Yes.
Nice.
So all of this rotates. The music that they listen to, they can see the track info in the center, like who's playing, what the track name is, all that other stuff, and obviously all the other assets that are pulled from here go into there. So it's a really nice setup, and it's like really clean. You get more board state out of it, and all of our faces are superimposed.
Would you be down with me bringing over a USB with some fresh tunes?
As
sometime?
long as it's not copyright, and we have authorization, or it's an
Oh, I
open.
see. That's important.
Yeah.
Have you
So I
have you
could-
considered using like and I know I'm like being Twitch bro here, but things like no copyright sounds or Monster Cat for like those EDM junkies?
So we thought about it, but we don't want to fill the stream with just straight EDM music. Having the variety is like really good. Like at the moment, we've got like one of my friends from the office. He gave us full permission over his stuff, and so he plays like this weird style of music that's kind of fun. And then we've got like Jeff, who is able to get Rare Nudes label to give us all their stuff off of Bandcamp and whatnot. And so we have all the Rare Nude stuff, and he's given us the license to use it, so we don't get flagged for it. The biggest issue is when we get flagged, people get hit with like, this is a copyright, so now you need a commercial on the front of it and stuff like that. And then we have to deal with all the
Yeah.
copyright shit. So we do stuff, and like, this is like one of the guys' stuff, and it's just very like, I don't know, transit.
I've got a friend who's a lo-fi hip hop producer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure that he'd be more than willing to provide some tunes.
As long as we don't have to deal with copyright.
Oh no, absolutely. No, he's totally indie. I'm sure he'd be completely up for it.
Oh, okay, cool. Then yes, we would welcome it 100%.
Yeah. So anyways, thank you very much for inviting me into your home and onto the stream. This was a ton of fun. I really genuinely love doing stuff like this, like anything with like that has to do with Twitch or the streaming industry in general. It's one of my low-key passions that I am nowhere near driven enough to actually chase. So again, I really appreciate this opportunity. I'd be super duper willing to come back like anytime.
Yeah, just Tuesdays. If you can do Tuesdays would be great. One of the best things about the Tuesdays is it allows for other formats. So Saturday we focus on EDH specifically, and Tuesdays gives us an opportunity to kind of just play other shit, so people get an opportunity to see the other formats and how it goes. And like when we first started, Paxton and I started with Standard and Modern.
And then we had some Pauper games.
Yeah, some of the Pauper games were really fun. So we don't just focus on just EDH on Tuesdays.
Although that's what we were doing tonight. Just
right.
'cause
And well,
have a
we didn't
relaxing
stream last
night.
weekend. I was out, Matt was out, Nick was out, and Jeff was out. All four of the hosts were not anywhere near the house.
So unfortunately, while I do have my one Standard deck, it is coming out of rotation.
That's fine.
So I'm probably not going to be able to play Standard for a while. The only format that I'm ever ready for at the drop of a pin is EDH. So if you guys are ever doing EDH on Tuesdays, or if you ever want to make room for that, let me know.
And you can tweak your Standard deck so that it can be more suitable.
Yeah.
Typically when we do standard, it's like 1v1. We make sure it's, you know, pretty engaging. We talk about the things that we do, why we do it, and how it plays into the rest of the deck. So people get to see it because it's more than just like whack, 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 whack.
Yeah,
You know, like a bunch of cards that people can't
he was telling me about it last time when I was much more into standard. I was very into standard during this last cycle, and Paxton wanted me to come over to show off my Ramen on Bread. Unfortunately, that never happened. Maybe we'll get to do it someday.
And you know what?
1,000.
Even if the cards rotate, we can still play it once or twice so people can see what it was. And it also gives them a chance to say, hey, look, this card's come out. You should totally swap it out and give you good ideas. It's always great to bounce more ideas off of more people, especially with card knowledge and stuff like that. Like my deck, I'll show it to you in a little bit, but you know, I think I've got like a handful of cards I got to change out, but with the new set coming out, I am totally like ready to change these cards out because it's just going to make it even better. And it's already really annoying and obnoxious, and I can't wait to make it even more annoying and obnoxious.
Yeah. So the mod's name was Nick, right?
Yes.
So Nick, it's not necessarily, so Ramen on Bread isn't losing a lot on the rotation, but what's unfortunate is that because I'm not a big money spender, obviously, I don't have a lot of the stronger high-end cards, you know, the Chandras, the extra Hazarets, etc. So losing my low-end stuff like Falconwrath Gorger, I run a play set of Village Messenger in place of some of my higher-end cards. I'm losing, and I also run a one of the Handwire combo, Handwire Garrison and Handwire Battlements. Right. So I'm going to be losing 10 to 12 cards on my low end. So I need to figure out a way. There are no 1-drop, 2-drop red creatures that are decent replacements for those creatures right now. At least no creatures. There's not a lot of good hasters in Ixalan, and there's not a lot of good red creatures that can replace them. So what I might be doing is just transitioning it into sort of a burn deck. We talked about this earlier.
Get like Lightning Strikes, Kari Zev, Lannery Storm.
No. So that's what I was thinking is, you know, play set of Shock.
Get a little bit more mid-rangey. You know what I mean? It's still a playable deck though.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Lightning Strikes, Abrades, Magma Sprays, Shocks, all the low-end burn stuff. That way I can control and then have the sideboard for, you know, options that I can't take care of. No, Nick, I'm not ignoring you. It's a very valid point, but it's just that because of my budget, because of the way that my deck is built, I have to take different considerations in now that it's rotating. Paxton was talking about splashing black. That's definitely something we can do since we're getting the new, we're getting the old land cycle back in Ixalan, the check lands. If you have a swamp comes in untapped, really good lands, and they're rather inexpensive. They're only about $1.50 a pop. So I'm not too concerned. It's just gonna be some tweaking. That's all.
I told Paxton when I started building a standard deck, and I told this to Nick too. My whole goal with the standard deck is to make it really good but ultra budget, because I know standard, and I'm not gonna go and spend a shit ton of money on a playset of garbage. You know what I mean? Yeah. Especially if after rotation it loses all of its value, and then I've just eaten the difference.
What are you looking at in Ixalan that's gonna help you out?
There's a couple of things, but I'm mainly focusing on the instance. Because as you know,
like Opt is going to be huge for you.
It's going to be great. I'm going to start bolstering the shit out of that deck with Opt because it gives me like
not just that, but what's that new blue card that's like draw 2 cards, then discard a card unless you attacked with a creature this turn?
Oh yeah, that too.
That thing's great.
Yeah, it's going to be
a
bolstering
solid
my deck, and I'll show it to you after the stream. But I'm already looking forward to this new set because it's going to be even crazier for the build that I have. I hate to see some of the cards that I have go. But I'm actually kind of happy because the cards that I want to replace them with are going to be cheap, even cheaper than some of the cards that are going to go. Yeah. So it's going to like drop the price of my deck to like $40.
Yeah.
Nice.
So talking about splashing black, I think actually what I might do is replace my 2/1 Falconwrath Gorgers with the Dread Wanderers.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That would be great.
I think having Dread Wanderers, Cut to Ribbons.
Not just that,
but
you could run a playset of Bomat Couriers, and then maybe 1 or 2 of that. Is it Scrap Scrounger?
So that's what I was thinking of, splashing black for Dread Wanderers, Cut to Ribbons, and Scrap Heap Scroungers.
Not just that, but there's also it's a 2-mana black creature. I think it's a 3/2, and you can sacrifice an artifact and it gets +1/+1 counter and gains indestructibility until end of turn.
Oh,
I think
Yahenni.
Syndicate person.
Syndicate Trafficker.
Yahenni is not a bad option for aggro. I think it's a little bit more mid-rangey. I think it's the Syndicate Trafficker. Look into that.
I probably wouldn't put that in there just because Bombat Courier, its value is not in being
sacked like that.
Its value is in refilling your hand.
But it's still a 2-mana 3/2, which is the curve you want, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's something to look into, but I think if I splash black, I probably wouldn't splash any more than like 4 to 8 cards.
Right, the Dread Wanderers are really the key thing there.
Yeah, because Dread Wanderer is probably the only decent replacement for Falcon Wrathgorger, because it's something you want to play on turn 1. It's not something you want to be blocking with, so entering tapped isn't a big deal. You're going to be empty-handed a lot, so you can recur it. But I think that discussion is choking up a bit too much time here at the end of the stream.
So let's go ahead and wrap up. It was great. Couple games. The last game was really sad.
Yeah, it happens. That's
on our parts, but Paxton got the win out of it, so can't argue with that. We are MTG Lexicon, your dive bar for EDH and other things on Tuesday, and we are here for your filthy, drunken, casual Magic content, not just Commander, but Magic content. I am one of your hosts, Brandon, aka the producer.
I am Pax P3. That guy. That guy. It's him. And I'm joined by my buddy.
I am Jaamal Smith, aka RennoDude, and thanks a bunch for having me over here. It was great. It's a lot of fun.
It's great. It's always good to see rotation of new decks and stuff like that. So we look forward to seeing you next Tuesday.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to make it.
All right, sounds great.
This stream is over.
Thank you.